excuse me again, draw them in cute clothes? Or because I'm in the biggest summer mood, if I should draw them in, like, summer clothes?
Draw people in cute summer clothes?
I feel like there's a but.
No, like, that's it. Just draw people in cute summer clothing. Like, you have the ability to do so. You might as well.
This is true.
So, did you launch a sauce?
No, I should probably do that up.
Yeah, that would be a little bit helpful.
Alright, firing right out. Fired. It's there.
Fire red.
I'm at, Camp 1.
Actually, ban red? Okay, there you are.
I think I'm gonna do a combination of, like, summer clothes and, like, bathing suits. Because, you know, like, some people, like, wear bathing suits as, like, clothing to wear outside in public sometimes.
Just, actually draw them all in armor? Plate armor, specifically, please?
I can't do that.
I'm mostly joking, anyway.
I'm
I
not
saw some art the other day that was the most, like, not you thing, but, like, in-universe thing, I guess I could say.
Yeah.
Where it reminded me of something that you would come up with, because it was just a bunch of maids in, like, classical 1800s maid attire. But they were all skateboarding. Right? Like, I saw that, and it was just like, this...
had made.
Well, it seems like something that she would just encourage them to do anyway. Like, here, we're all going skateboarding. It's like, we haven't changed. That's fine. You have enough movement underneath there. It's billowy enough. Also, this weapon does big damage.
I feel like I'm gonna put May in a giant hat.
May seems like the type that would have a giant hat.
Yeah, I mean, she's just the Namir of Overwatch.
Well, I suppose you could say as much. Pasta cheered 30 bits. It just says rad. Thank you, Pasta. It is very rad. 30 bits. Very rad. You know what isn't rad? This load time.
Let's try to find these Mofaga and gold tracks.
Oh my god, this load time though, it's the Bloodborne of the new age. God, do you remember, like, launch era Bloodborne? Where it was just a screen that said Bloodborne, it didn't have, like, any tips or anything, and it literally would last 2 minutes.
No, I don't.
It was absolutely the worst. It's like the one thing that I'm glad about. I see there is an exclamation point on screen.
There is an exclamation point.
That is almost certainly just an individual who happens to be there. Oh yeah, here, look at this.
What? I think someone else joined the expedition. Someone else did join the expedition.
Yeah, they're probably hoping to find stuff as well.
That's really cool.
Like,
Ow.
I feel like this is something that somebody like Shuro has on their team would use.
I mean, basically.
Oh, hey there. Hello.
Hey, friend. Look at how cool my armor is, though.
I really like it. I almost certainly will have to wear armor that you will be very approving of, but that I will hate wearing.
What?
Because I'm a stats boy, right? Like, I love aesthetic. Like, what I'm wearing right now is a mixture of aesthetic but also useful stats. Hey, there's gold here.
Is there? Where?
It's so much gold. I love gold. Also, yes, it is a rocket sword. It's right here.
I don't see anything.
There's just a huge pile of gold.
I don't
Did
see
you
it
not
on my
did you
screen.
not download the Kulve Taroth?
It downloaded because I told you Monster Hunter had to update.
Okay, that's weird. Did you...
Hold on a minute.
Yeah. So much gold.
That's super weird. Okay, yeah, did I what?
Did you close out Monster Hunter?
I mean, I didn't even start Monster Hunter. I looked at it, it was like, yo, I'm updating. I waited for it to update, then I launched it.
Okay, but I mean, like, you had to launch it from the launch screen, not like from a character that was in game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's pretty weird.
Oh, well, I guess.
I'm still getting the hang of this thing. I'm super into it though because of the big boy damage that it does. Freaking apparently if you load up your character with like a ton of what do you call it? If you load up your character with like a bunch of affinity and cancel out the negative affinity on the weapon because the weapon has like a negative 15 or 30 or something in affinity. If you cancel that out and actually boost your affinity, you can do like 1,000 critical damage with this thing.
There's someone just up here. I canceled the SOS flare. Get out.
Well, he's just gonna be here now. Oh wait, that's a different person.
Yeah. Don't need you.
Just some Toby Kadachi fur here. I mean, it's fine. They can be here if they want to just look for shit.
I'm just really mad that I'm not seeing any of the gold that y'all are talking about.
I mean, I've only seen one. Oh wait, never mind. There's more here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not seeing any.
Like right on my body?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
You might want to like restart everything. Cause like that's not normal. Christopher Walken voice. My wife. No, May wife. Maya's wife. Also, hey there, hired help. We're just dealing with tech problems, I guess, on Rachel's side.
I guess I just can't hunt it.
I mean, that's really not the way to look at that. I don't think May is married. Yeah, May isn't married. Is that fucking Jury? Do you have a Jury emote?
You're gonna have to go back to the
Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of waiting for you to get back in the game and everything. That is a good May emote. But why do you have a Jury one? Also, Jury might be replaced as my favorite Street Fighter character. I don't know though, because she's crazy and evil, so like that works. Jesse Cox as a Jury emote. Alright.
Just like me, I'm crazy and evil.
See, that's the thing. I don't like crazy and evil people in real life. Probably because it overlaps with the being crazy and evil, and, you know, like there can be only one sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I like them as characters in things. I knew that I wasn't going to play, because it's been like 4 months since I downloaded it. I knew I wasn't going to play the Doki Doki game that everybody told me to play. The visual novel. So I went and watched some of Doki Doki, and I was like, hey, I kind of like that character. She seems pretty neat. And then, like, the first interaction you get with her, she's like, yeah, this is my knife. Isn't it beautiful? And I'm like, oh, fuck off. Are you kidding me? And then the whole thing is just she loves knives and violence, and I'm like, ah, oh, fuck off. I have a Jury emote because I'm judge, jury, and executioner. Alright, that's pretty good. But yeah, apparently I couldn't get away from the crazy even in a game where I didn't know who the crazy people were. So that's always fun. Can't get enough of those Cutco knives. That's right. Don't forget about Cutco knives.
But I was looking.
Oh no, Rachel's glitching out again. Or I am?
Dicks.
I think it might be me. I think it's actually me this time. Huh. I'm gonna do something here real fast. Hey, let's try this again.
Oh.
Yeah, hi. Can you not hear me? Okay.
What
Hi.
the fuck just happened?
I thought you were breaking up on my end, but it turned out it was me.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, Discord froze really bad.
Add me.
Yeah, no, I just left that area. I figure, like, it's better if we just both get into a fresh one, you know?
Yeah.
Snap into a fresh one. Also, hey there, Cthulhu. How's it going? Today
But
we're...
I'm assuming you heard nothing of the Futaba story.
I heard...
Okay, so when I was at the convention, I was looking at a bunch of Persona 5 art. And someone was like, yo, dude, Futaba's my favorite character, chicks with dicks.
That's not... Excuse me?
Yeah, I was just kind of like, Futaba doesn't have a dick.
I mean, like, it would be fine if they introduced a, you know, trans character or even a cross-dressing one is acceptable, but they won't even allow you to have a gay character in Persona since, like, the one gay guy.
Yeah.
Like, they had one gay guy one time, kind of. And it's just like, no, they won't give you a trans girl until they give you a legitimate dude. And they almost did. And then they made Art Boy not gay. At least not gay for you.
Art Boy's gay. He's always going to be gay in my eyes.
Yeah, just, you know. Yusuke was apparently going to be gay, but they decided not to. Yeah, they also decided not to for Art Boy. Unless that's what his name... No, Yusuke is the other one from P4, right? To be honest, I don't know Persona as well.
Psst, hey, add me.
I'm getting there. It's just that you're, like, always offline, and also everything is, like, 8 times slower in this game. There you go. Okay. Let's look at these things first. Snap into a Slim Jim. I have Slim Jims... Wait, I have Slim Jims a chance, and I just can't eat them. What the... I tried? What is... That's still not, like, proper English. I don't know how to type. Okay, that's fair. Slim Jims are pretty gross. Yeah, they are. Yusuke is Art Boy. Oh, yeah, I just remembered. 500 bits. Red is once again the leader in the money game. Thank you for that, Red.
Is this everything that's happening in chat?
Yes.
Okay. An error has occurred. Failed to join session because it is full.
That's understandable. Just invite me again.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
I got those 99 cents, $5 a steal. That's, like, actually, like, I'm surprised that you did that. That's impressive. For many a reason. It's fine, like, while you're doing stuff on your end there, I'm talking to some old people right now.
Oh.
Oh! Hey! Gold Dragon's a woman.
Yes!
Kulve Taroth, or as she's also known, the Mother Goddess of Gold.
Yes. I'm gonna draw. Wait, like an actual woman or like a female monster?
A female dragon.
Oh, fuck yes. Time to get that furry shit going.
Well, all I'm thinking about now is just, like,
Amy?
Amy looking at it like, yeah, that's a dragon actually made out of gold, though. Yeah, I guess in order to, like, get this stuff, you might be able to see it in the wild, but in order to get the quest, you have to restart, go to the, trade yards area, and then Buffman is hanging out there, and he'll talk to you.
Okay.
This Monster Hunter update seems pretty good. Wait, okay, never mind.
My furry comment has led them astray.
Seriously though, like, I want a Monster Hunter where they allow you to start picking body types, because why are we allowed to see that there are monster hunting elves, but we can't be the elf? But also, why is that guy like a foot taller than me? Like, we should be able to change character model
So
sizes.
when you say buff boy, do you mean like the night guy?
No, I mean the buff boy. The one who's got the sideburns for days.
The hot buff boy. Where's the hot buff boy? Hot buff boy.
Yeah, the one who everybody looked at the original old man and went, yeah, I'd bone that guy. And then this guy showed up and they all went, no, never mind, that guy.
I mean, fuck yeah. Where is he in the trade yard exactly?
He's just at like the front area. It might just be because I found some gold though.
Yeah, I'm assuming so, because I don't see him, like, at all.
Okay, then yeah. After I finish blabbing with these boys and girls, then I'll get there. I love that everybody in this game is old, too. I love that, like, the huntsman and all relevant in video games.
Kill the dragon.
Yeah, well, you gotta get your setup first. Kulve Taroth Siege is a special quest where you team up with all hunters in the celestial pursuit. Blah 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 blah. Exit tutorial. Okay. Oh no, there's my real name, everybody. It's not like you haven't seen my real name at this point. I also don't work with children anymore, so it's not actually something I'm worried about. Oh, fuck. I don't think I saved. Oh, well, it doesn't matter, ultimately. That guy has been eating his veggies. I haven't. Yeah. I gotta start exercising again. The problem is, I don't have time. I have to choose between exercise or time with Rachel or time to stream. Because all those times are precious times that I only have so much of right now. Make sure Nick watches this VOD so he'll know your last name. Nick knows my last name and he forgets it like once a month. And by that, I mean he knows my name only when it's like of relevance to him, but generally speaking, he doesn't. Also, we're about halfway down the loading screen bar. And then I'll be in your world. Crusade? Oh man, Hidden Leaf Guy. You changed your name to Hidden Fear Guy. You're hype. Man, I really feel sorry for all of you guys hanging out here for the last, like, 15 minutes watching load screens. It doesn't help because the video game is actually going to be slower right now because of all the people playing it.
Yeah.
Whenever they introduce, like, a new thing, everybody's just like, we're back. Speaking of which, Destiny's expansion comes out soon.
Oh, yeah.
Which will actually make me play Destiny again. Because as much as people go, oh, Destiny's not a good game, I still think Destiny's fun.
I like Destiny. It's a pretty dope game. Are you in the session?
Yeah, but now I have to talk to the old people again.
I mean, you could always just wait to talk to them and come help me.
No, in order to get in, I need to do that. Otherwise, I don't have the quest unlocked.
Christ. Well, I don't have the quest unlocked either, because I'm also just not finding gold.
The difference is now I can basically skip through everything.
Oh, wait.
Also, I mean, you could have been exploring. I could have joined.
That's what I'm doing. I'm looking. I'm not finding any fucking gold.
Okay, I thought you weren't looking at all. Also, did you ever notice that the Buffman has knives sticking out of the rope on his arms?
Yeah.
Destiny is mediocre. Not that bad, but not amazing, in my opinion. I think Destiny 1 was really solid. Destiny 2 as a story-focused version of Destiny was a lot better, but it lost a lot of what Destiny had as the charm as a result. I think that Destiny 2's loot system is both better and worse at the same time. I don't think either is mediocre, but I think it comes down to type of games you enjoy. And if you don't enjoy repetitive loot shooters, you're not going to enjoy Destiny. And that kind of comes back to my hating Borderlands, where I think Borderlands is a trash fire. But at the same time, people love it. But I hate it. But I like Destiny. Because Destiny gives me what Borderlands didn't. And that's a cohesive, good story and gameplay I enjoyed.
I just like shooting things.
Yeah, but I also look at games a lot more deeply than you do. Like, there are some games where you'll just go and look at it and go, nah, I can't play that. It looks gross. Speaking of games that look gross, guess what I got? Not because I wanted it, but because it happened to be in a bundle that I got. Outlast 2. So, you know what that means, Rachel.
Guess who's still not finding the fucking gold?
Have you thrown up a SOS?
No, because you didn't tell me you were good.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm good now.
There, I shot it.
There we go.
I'm so fucking annoyed.
I mean, I only found 2 pieces. It's probable that you have to run around a lot.
Yeah, but the thing is, you found them instantly, and they were on your screen and not on mine. That doesn't make any sense.
Fair enough. Borderlands with co-op. Well, Borderlands is fun with co-op. Borderlands isn't fun with co-op to me, though. Borderlands itself is not fun. The game is more enjoyable. And I speak to this by playing through an entire one. Oh, you're coming back?
I'm traveling back to Camp 1 so I can wait for you.
But yeah, no, I played through the entirety of Borderlands 1 with Nick and Charlie. And it was okay, but to be honest, the most exciting, and this is going to be a flashback for you, Rachel. The most exciting part of Borderlands 2 was Rachel coming back and telling us about her day at work.
I don't remember it.
You would come into the calls and it would just be us yelling and then you telling us a story about the dumb shit that happened at your work that day. That was like a year and a bit ago. Actually, closer to 2 at this point.
That explains why I don't remember it.
I don't know, I'm very picky about the games I happen to enjoy, but I also hold a grudge against Borderlands for, like, thieving its style off of the Codemasters, or whatever the fuck it's called, mini movie thing. Oh, man. I am not thrilled for this weekend.
Why?
I just don't want to have to work.
Same.
I also know that on Sunday, the system that we use for some of our phone stuff is going to be down, so we won't actually be able to do anything. So anybody that calls in for the entire morning, we just have to tell them, no, we can't help you. Also, I want to point out, I had a person call me today, and they had asked me, hey, so like when I plug in my phone, it doesn't charge anymore. What do I do?
Get a new phone.
Yeah, and so my response to that was, well, we don't really handle that. And they're like, well, can you guys help? And all I could say is no. Like, find a new phone. Buy a new phone.
Or a new charger. Try the new charger first, because it could just be your charger's fucking...
Yeah, that's a possibility as well. And now, basically, we just run around and hope that we find some blue. God, for a second I thought you were really hauling ass. No idea where it will be, but it should be around here.
Well, I mean... Given my luck, we're not gonna find any here. Then we're gonna have to go back.
Now
Like-
comes the question, though, of if I can even see it.
We'll have to go back to, like, the Elder's Recess or something.
Because I don't know if I can see it anymore now that I've discovered it. I would assume, but...
It could also just be, like, for whatever reason, this is where... Because, like, my brother, when we had to find, forget the name of it, but the giant green angry dinosaur. The
Rathy.
T-Rex. No, the T-Rex with all the
DevilJho.
teeth. Yeah.
Wait, you found anything to do with DevilJho? Because I cannot.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. He found everything in the Elder's Recess. No. He found everything in the Wastelands, and I found everything in the... And I couldn't find shit in the Wastelands. I found everything in the Elder's Recess.
I
So it's
find
like-
everything here in the forest.
So it's like, I just feel like everything...
It's random.
Yeah, which is fucking
I'm debating
annoying.
getting Humble Strategy Bundle for Total Warhammer 2 coupon. I mean, if you would enjoy Total Warhammer 2 enough, then I believe that it would be of value to you. Do you consider Holy Rome as a legitimate continuation for the Western Empire? Like modern day Holy Rome? Because no.
Oh, wait, I just saw a blue.
Yeah, it's Puke Puke. Puke.
Come on, I just... Oh, I need gold.
I mean, we might have to change locale. We never know.
Probably. Like I said, Elder's Recess, I find everything there. Yeah, fuck
The
it.
Holy Roman Empire, they look pretty cool.
I'm gonna go to the Elder's Recess, I'll shoot a SOS flare.
Okay.
I feel really bad because all this stream is gonna be is like us trying to find the big gold boy.
I'm like doing a quick run around and just seeing if maybe there was going to be anything. And I mean, I have access to the Kulve Taroth siege. I just don't know if I can pull you in.
Probably not.
Probably not, considering how Monster Hunter works.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
I
Here's the
mean,
thing though, if
I
you
don't
shoot...
hate it.
From what I've discovered though, if you shoot an SOS flare, I don't have to have... Like, I don't have to have seen the monster, because I fought the fucking... I forget the name, but it's one of the Elder Dragons, the lion one.
Really? Because that did not work for me.
Yeah, I could join someone's SOS flare without having seen the monster.
I think that depends on the type. If it's an assigned mission, I don't think you can. If it's an investigation, you can. Do you happen to know if it was an investigation?
I don't know. I think it was. All I know is it was an SOS flare.
Okay, yeah. If they're investigations, then you should be able to. I know that there's investigations to fight the Elder Dragons.
Yeah. Fucking my big meaty boy.
Alright, so I don't see anything here.
PG is still so surprised that that's my favorite monster.
Have you seen the tiny meaty boy?
Tiny meaty boy? No.
The one for the... What's it called? Like, the other meaty boy, the red one. Oh, Garon. Because, like, I know you love your weird red dog, Clifford. Oh. Discord seems to have broken again. That's...
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Discord broke there.
Oh, well, let me know when you're back to Astera or whatever the fuck it's called.
So what I was saying is, like, have you seen Tiny Clifford yet?
No, that's what I was telling you. I have not seen Teddy Garon.
Why can't I... Oh, I can't travel because I'm in combat? Against what? There we go.
Mr. Pickle has joined.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, so if you go into the event area, and you go to the one that's like a 2 Odogaron fight, one is the just tiniest Odogaron. That's like the size of an actual dog.
That makes me super happy.
Okay. I got fucking disappointed because a friend managed to convince me that it was going to be set in India. Huh. Weird.
Give me some gold. Give me some gold.
I mean, give me some gold, maybe?
Give me some gold. Oh, hey, boy. What you doing up there, huh? Big meaty boy. Give me some gold.
It's times like this where I realize, like, it would be fantastic if I could just, like, I mean, I literally can't do this, but it would be fantastic if I could just swap out my PlayStation with my SSD.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
The, Beetlejuice.
Oh, Basil Goose.
Did I just find gold? No, but I found chipped fang. Oh, that's from fucking the big pickle. What?
Just remember that you too can one day become a monster known as the Big Pickle.
Are you in the area?
I just got out to Astera, so.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the flare.
Yep, go nuts.
I shot the flare. It's there. The flare went through a monster. Shit. Sorry, boy.
There we go.
I will return to Camp 1.
You don't need to return with me.
Because I am now fighting something? What is after me?
Alright, let's get my Chaos Space Marine ass over there.
Oh, it's Beetlejuice.
Honestly, like, standard Basil Goose isn't even as tough as I thought he was in the past anymore. Because I got a big, stupid sword. But no, like, the real Basil Goose problem is the one where he's purple, tempered.
Yeah.
That's the real issue.
But hey, guess what? I have still yet to see any blue.
Yeah. Again, like, it's entirely possible you could be missing it.
Or it just doesn't work for me.
I mean, I doubt that, but worst case scenario might be, hey, reset your entire PS4.
I did. That's what I did the first time.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's just really bad luck. Or for some reason you still don't have 3.0, which wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, let me look at my downloads really quick. Yeah, installed Monster World Hunter. Monster World Hunter?
Monster World Hunter.
3.0, 44 minutes ago. So I fucking
Monster
have it.
World Hunter is the Steven Universe spin-off version. Where you hunt to find monster worlds. Question mark footprints?
Big Pickle.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's here, because I see him on my map.
Well, I mean, good thing that I showed up to you then, because that's like the first time I found that.
Yeah, if you come this way, if you follow the sound of my annoying voice. Actually, hey, if you come this way, he's right up here.
To both of you, smooth or crunchy peanut butter?
Smooth. No, crunchy. Hi, big boy.
I kind of don't care.
How you doing? Do you see him? You're nowhere near me. There he is. He's just a big boy. Let's kill him.
Yeah, sure. I'm not at all buffed, but sure, let's manage this.
I've killed him once. He's gonna shoot like weird fire, and like that weird fire is gonna I forget what PJ told me it does. But basically, like any stats that your weapon has,
you.
like...
Oh, okay. Turf war. No, why are you still attacking me? He wants your jam now.
There we go.
I
Not
honestly just
fighting.
don't care between types of peanut butter, but like I would prefer smooth most of the time.
I did crunchy. Yes, fuck him up. Ah, fuck, I love this giant pickle monster.
I love my weird T-Rex. 3,000 damage. How have they not triggered that stupid frog?
That frog's just holding. It's just holding on. The other person that's with us is also just watching everything unfold.
Well, alright, I got some freaking DevilJho saliva. Works for me.
Are you going after the DevilJho?
Yeah, might as well. If he kills me, I get killed.
Big pickle. Okay, so when he gets all red and puffy, that's when he's gonna do his
He's in his rage move. Oh, yeah, that's it. Hit your weird hitboxes against each other. Not even a turf war. They're just smacking into each other awkwardly.
Isn't that all sexes? Just smacking into each other awkwardly?
I mean, maybe for the weird bodies like we have, but not for the normal people. Oh, okay, hello. Thank you for my invincibility mantle.
You think my body's weird?
That's what you took away from this. No, it was a joke. I mean, I think my body's weird. But I think my body's weird because it's like, you know, me? Like
Could you stop throwing the rocks at my face, you dumb cunt? Fucking. It doesn't do a lot.
Okay.
See? It's like it's not terrifying.
That's a lie, actually. It was enough to do that.
Oh, it killed you.
Yeah, it totally carded me.
Last time it happened to me, it took me like maybe like a third.
Hey, so remember how I said I didn't have a buff on at all? Because I thought we were only coming here for gold. I didn't eat. I did not expect to run into freaking, you know, Devil Juan over here. Okay.
Sword broke.
Oh, yep. I don't know what it is about you in Discord, but...
I don't know, because last couple times you said it was you.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, I don't know what it is with you breaking Discord. Like, even if it's on my end and it's me that's having the problems, it's like, only with you.
I'm gonna die, so...
I'm coming.
Nah, don't even worry about it. My cat's got my back.
Aw, you son of a bitch. I was coming down there, like, sliding, expecting to look super cool.
Ooh, someone's a tired boy.
Oh, okay, never mind. I did look cool in the end. This is fine. This is fine.
If I don't find any gold, at least I know we fucked him up a little bit.
If we don't find the gold, at least I finally found DevilJho after 3 weeks of not being able to find him.
Oh, wait, why took you that long?
I've never seen Joe. I haven't found a single track until today.
You're welcome. I love this big meaty boy. This big toothy boy. People think he's super hard, and he's really not.
He can be if you fight, like, the harder versions of him, though.
The only shitty thing that he does is it's like, if he eats, like, one tiny thing, he instantly gets healed. So it's like, you gotta track the motherfucker.
Are you on its head, or in its head, pulling on bits of its brain to move him? No, but that's badass. Oh, those are some big good hits in there, right there.
Big boy, stop it.
Oh, those are some good hits. Oh, that's a status debuff right there. That's what that is.
Just eat a nullberry. Or come near me and I have a potion that I can use.
It's fine, I got a nullberry.
Hey, is that gold? Nope. Wow, he's running back to the big boom boy.
Don't question it.
To Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Well, kill each other.
I like how that's the one that won.
Beetlejuice?
Yeah, because it started out as B-52.
Nah, I like Beetlejuice.
Yeah, but like B-52 actually makes more sense, but like it lost, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, mash your hitboxes. Have weird monster sex. Oh, never mind. He's coming this way.
I mean, I'm into weird monster sex, so...
It's entirely different, though.
Is it, though?
Yeah, because it's not like a T-Rex smacking awkwardly against like a flying snake.
I mean, I'd watch it. I'd watch it with no remorse.
Hey! Yeah, you know, you guys can fight above me. That's fine. Oh, the fight's done.
Boy. Yeah. He wanted to come smash his hitbox against me. Both of them did. Both of them did. This is hell. This is what hell is like.
See, the thing is, though, I have Part Breaker on, like, 2 different pieces, so, like, I just keep finding material, so it's all I care about. Because even if we don't kill them, I just found a ton of shit.
See, the thing is that if something... I'm putting a Healy boom thing down.
Yeah.
If this were to happen in, like, the story, Shura would be the happiest person.
Like, just watching 2 big monsters fight?
And fighting 2 big monsters as they fight each other and they also fight.
BRB? Yeah, go nuts.
It would make her day. Like, that's how...
I mean, that does happen, though. You're describing her subplot.
She's gonna be the happiest person.
I still, like, you're gonna laugh at me about this, but I told you about it before. I still want to do an like, I wish I was better at art because I want to do an animatic. And I want to do an animatic of, like, young Milo to that one song that I linked you where you're like, I listened to this when I was, like, 14.
Yeah.
I still want to do that. But I'm not a good enough artist. Not that animatics have to look golden. Most of them look like shit, but that's not the point. Hey, so... Okay, this is fine. Huh! Man, I cannot get a break. And by that, I mean I cannot grapple onto this big fat boy.
That's good.
Do you know about the fact that, like,
Hey.
he's a pickle? Oh, we're breaking again.
Well, whatever fuck his name is the...
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
All I heard was whatever the fuck his name is.
I said, the only thing I hate about whatever the fuck his name is the fact that, like, he can so easily stun you and I'm getting eaten.
Well.
Look, he only took, like, the smallest portion of my health away.
I'm getting real annoyed with this, though.
He's, like, really ticked.
He won't stop moving. It's like watching a cat try and fight something. Nah. Oh my god, let me up on your back, you dick.
Breathe the fire. Paint the man, cut the lines.
Excuse me.
It's a Amnesia, The Dark Descent thing.
Oh, that game that I stopped playing. I'm surprised at how far we got in Amnesia.
It's not a horrible game.
Well, no, that's not what I mean. Like, I'm not surprised at how far we got because it's bad. I'm
Shit,
surprised
don't you dare eat something.
I'm surprised at how far we got because it's not the type of game that I like, but also because we brute forced it without, like, actually trying to figure out the puzzles.
So,
we should go back
and
and find out how it ends. We could go back and find out how Amnesia ends, but I would hate it.
So when it comes to this guy, the thing that sucks is, like, he doesn't... You know how, like, for example, like Otogaron, he'll just, like, hold something in his mouth and take it to his lair? This motherfucker just swallows shit whole.
Yeah, he freaking Jaggeruses it, but, like, immediately.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, that's why it's, like, because he could, like, be running and eat something.
Yeah.
That's kind of why we have to, like, chase this motherfucker down.
Yeah, this is all stuff I've heard from, like, people that are super into Monster Hunter. And I don't mean this one, I mean this guy is from, like, the old games.
You know, my brother was really excited when he came out.
Aw, you dick. I was revving up for a good one there.
Stop with the stomping, dude.
God, this is just making me remember that I have ground tremor nullification stuff that I could have put on my crap. Oh, you just missed me.
Have some dragon damage, you dick. Ow. Okay. Please leave me alone.
Nice,
Please
more
leave me
materials.
alone.
Man, I'm
Let's
getting
look
all
at
the
this.
saliva of all things.
Oh, God,
turf war.
again.
I mean, it's fine just due to the damage that they take each time they do this.
Shit. Get him, bud. Show him who's boss.
He's just like, yeah, no, this is fine.
Jesus.
See,
Get
anytime
him,
this
dude.
happens, it's just a free 3,000 damage.
Ow.
And some parts that fall over.
I'm just hiding in my healing cloud.
Ow.
Oh, hello, big boy.
This is also
have-
fine.
I have Beetlejuice on my asshole.
There you go.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
they're just gonna, like, keep smacking each other, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, no! A bug stung me.
Oh shit, are you paralyzed?
Oh, my cat knocked me out of it.
Stop it.
Oh, God. They're still trying to go at it.
They are. I made the mistake of trying to jump in. I thought I could
Same.
handle it. Like, I thought I could duke it out with the two monsters. Well, this
I
is
gotta get freaking Rocksteady Mantle. I have to.
same.
Jesus Christ. In an attempt to wake up the basil goose, he decided to hit it. This went poorly for the man.
Monsters here.
Okay, come on, let's deal with this.
Hi.
Oh no, there it goes again. Hello.
Okay, we might just have to not use Discord.
Yeah, you know, we, as in you and I, might need to actually just find an exclusive alternative.
I don't know why this keeps happening.
Literally have no idea, but I wish that I knew what it was specifically with you. Because I don't get these problems with Nick or anyone else.
And the thing is, my internet's better than Nick's.
Peripherally, yeah.
So, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It could just, maybe it's just my computer shit.
Well, like, I'm also believing that might just be Discord might be having an issue tonight.
No, because it always does this.
Yeah, but it's never usually visible on my end that something is going on, too.
Yeah, we might just have to
Ah!
switch to Discord or to Skype.
Yeah, potentially. Oh, come on, I just was about to eat, dude. Have Rachel call your phone, put it on speaker, and put it through your mic. Actually, I have a way that I can set up my phone so that way it's audible through my computer. I could totally make calls to Rachel from my computer, from my not my desktop, from my phone. Oh, he's gonna leave soon. We're probably not gonna finish him off.
Yeah, no. That stinks, but hey. At least you got to see him. The armor's also not that great. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, but I need the lance.
Yeah, I need the sword.
I also need his sword and shield because his sword and shield is a goddamn space marine weapon.
Yeah, I need the switch axe. The switchblade, or what can you call it? Yeah, I need it bad. More so for my own purposes than anything else.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it just looks fucking cool. It does 700 damage. Like, it sucks because the sharpness isn't great. Like, it loses its sharpness super, super quick. Like, Nergigante, I only have to resharpen it maybe once every mission.
You're reminding me that I should sharpen this one because it has white sharpness.
But shit, dude, leave me alone.
What's this dude's name? DevilJho.
But it's also why like the meaty boy, the fleshy boy, his sword's really good, but it loses the sharpness so quick.
Well, it's kind of the trade-off though, is it just wants you to keep sharpening.
Yeah. I just want to see you eat something. Eat something. Eat something.
Yeah, no, he's Devil Man.
Ah, oh, fuck. Devilman Crybaby. I forgot to take a picture, but, two people, oh fuck, fucking Beetlejuice is back.
Oh my god.
But I saw two people were cosplaying, the Skull Boy from that, Ancient Something Bride show that...
Ancient Magus Bride, yeah.
Yeah, there were two people
They were
cosplaying
Elias.
the Skull Boy, and one person was even like, one of them had, like, a girl with them. And then there was a couple, and by couple I just mean like two boys that were cosplaying,
Are you fucking crazy?
the people from Devilman Crybaby. He even had like the giant jacket that was like
Rio and Akira.
yeah, and he had the gun.
Oh,
Not
that's
like obvious,
yeah.
not like obviously a real one, but it was pretty great. Someone
The
was
wiki doesn't show
fading.
the weapons. Yeah, the wiki does show the weapons, but not always. Oh fuck, he's actually super close. He's limping.
Oh shit! You get your ass back here.
You don't understand like how hard I'm working it right now because I have a trap. He's gonna fucking get out.
He's gonna get out of here. If he's going down. Yeah, shit.
Might be able to catch him on the downward slope.
Get
Yep, I'm on.
Fuck yes!
Do you have a trap?
No, I don't. But that's fine. We're okay. Let's just fucking kick his ass. He's a limping boy.
This is fine.
I mean, if we could at least get his tail, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm trying here. Oh my goodness. He will not calm down.
I know, it's not. I can't get a hit on him.
It's actually the worst though because like, there we go.
He's down.
Are you shitting me? There we go. Got him. Captured. He's done. He's done. I almost didn't get the capture because one of the Gajalakas threw something at me. Oh my god, we captured the DevilJho. Well, that like almost makes up for not seeing the gold insofar.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what?
happened?
Here. Leave call. Go into like the actual stream area.
I don't think that's gonna help any.
We'll see. Hopefully this one just works a little bit better.
Ta-da.
Ooh, hello.
But what happens after you... I've never captured something outside, like on an expedition. Do we just like go back and it's kicking there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can leave it and it's not gonna run away?
No, it's stuck there. Weird thing is though, if something is captured, a DevilJho can come along and eat it. But if it eats it, you still get the rewards. They're not going to take that from you. But
Sweet.
you'll just watch it eat it. And so one person was like, wait, so there's no consequences for if a DevilJho eats my captured, monsters or anything? And they're like, none other than the emotional ones.
Well, let's return back to base.
God, that was an eventful outing.
And yeah, this was a fun time. And I'm still not finding gold. Uh, we'll return. We'll check the desert, I guess.
Yeah.
Have you seen Black Diablos yet, by the way?
Seen but not fought.
Fuck, it's scary.
You wanna know what's scarier about them?
What?
It's that Black Diablos are Diablos in heat.
Oh, so it's just horny as fuck.
Yeah,
Diablos.
it's just like, listen, I want another Diablos. I want its dick in me right now. And then you're getting in my way?
Oh fuck, now I feel bad, man. I know how that is. Fuck. Poor buddy, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fucking...
What is that sound?
What is what sound?
I'm just hearing an awful sound. Oh my god, it was in-game. It was a game glitch.
What was it?
It just sounded like 5,000 bees.
What was it?
I don't know. Like, when I decided to leave the area, it just started making like a horrible buzzing sound. What was that? That was awful.
Oh, excuse me.
It makes me wonder though if the Black Diablos like change that color as a result of like that, or if like they're all female ones, and that the normal Diablos are just like men.
I mean, that would kind of stink, though. It's like the moment you get horny, like your skin pink, like you change that drastically in skin tone. I'd be fucking different colors all the goddamn time.
Every human just becomes like the brightest shade of mauve.
Yeah, shit. Jeez, Rachel, you sunburned? Nah, just horny.
I mean, that's almost what happens with people. They blush, right?
Yeah, I can report it to the fucking ecological fucking team, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I'm actually talking to the scholars right now.
Maybe then I can find the gold.
Gold! The food chain dominator. Why is one of, like, the members of, like, the scholar group, like, Roadhog, though?
Oh, but it makes me, like, really happy.
Excuse me?
I like Roadhog.
Yeah, but he's, like, the tiniest boy.
Yeah, I know. Speak to the field team leader. You got it. Because I'm wondering if that's why I wasn't finding gold, because I still haven't found... didn't find all the tracks for the dragon with all the wind bullshit.
Kushala?
Yeah, I don't like him. Oh!
That might be what it is, but I don't know.
Did you hear that little tiny work?
Like this, but only because in a way it reminds me. I also didn't hear.
Jasper's having nightmares.
It reminds me of that Tumblr post of a lizard who didn't eat for a week because it was too horny. What?
See, here's the thing, though. Like...
That's the opposite of Rachel.
Yeah, when I get, like, after a good dickin', the first thing I want is, like, cake.
Alright, so... Pasta,
not, like,
you can kind of see the weapons here.
Butt cake. Like, actual cake. I'm gonna go on an expedition,
Butt
and whenever
cake.
you're... That's another term for butt, is cake.
Never call it that.
I mean, I won't, because that's a... Just like I won't ever call my vagina my princess part.
Like, actually the worst, though.
Tell me when you're ready, because then I'm gonna shoot an SOS and have you join.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at all the DevilJho stuff. I've never actually seen them myself.
It's not great.
I mean, they're not bad, to be honest. They're just not amazing.
Like, stat-wise, they're not great, I mean.
Again, some of them are fine. Like, I know that the lance is considered to be one of the best lances in the game.
No, the weapons are fantastic. It's
Like
the
the
armor.
armor.
It's the armor that's shit tier.
Ultimately, you can make like almost any armor serviceable in this game, though.
Yeah, for one thing or another. So my brother gets mad at me because I only have 2 weapons that I use on the regular, and it's Valhazek or whatever the fuck his name is, like the big meaty boy, and Nergigante. And then I have 3 bow and arrows that I have. But he's just kind of like, he's just like, you should use more. What? I'm like,
You don't have to. And yeah, they are quite the upgrade trees.
it's like I don't care that much to fucking give a shit, I guess. You know what I mean?
Am I able to make that? I guess that's the real question, is can I make the Grief Lance? Alternatively, here is the one that Pasta will want to see. It's a literal chainsword. Is a literal chainsword with a massive, like, meat and tooth shield. This is legitimately just a chaos weapon. Like, look at that. You can barely see it down there, but you can totally see that it's just a chainsword. This is the most 40k weapon.
Here you go.
I was going to ask if you had that yet, actually. Yeah, I really want the freaking Chaos Space Marine chainsword. Apparently, it's not bad. Its damage is apparently pretty decent. Its sharpness is meh, but apparently it's a pretty strong weapon. You can make it into something pretty good. It's such a good-looking weapon. It is, though.
Old.
Grunge Storm is the worst name for a weapon. Hey, dude, you want to check out my Grunge Storm? Okay, I'm just looking at the weapon, excuse me, that you want, and I can totally see why you want it.
Oh, the pickle sword?
Why would Space Marines have chainsaws and not lasers? Chainsaws seem so primitive for space. You don't understand how primitive the Imperium of Man actually is. They're built on, like, super ridiculous, stupid, primitive technology.
Question mark scratches?
Oh, Jesus.
Did it say gold? Like, when you looked up...
Gold.
Oh, that's from the Diablos.
Did what say gold?
Like, when you found the gold.
It was a literal pile of gold.
Did it say, yo, fucking gold?
No.
What did it say?
It said, like, flakes of whatever, shards of whatever.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, it was literal gold. Can we talk about the fact that the bow is just a fist?
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the fucking, Ancient Forest, because I'm still not finding anything here in the Wild Stairways.
That's fair. Alright, DevilJho, show me what you got. Oh my god, the DevilJho armor for your cat is a Super Sentai character.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, Pasta. Have you ever wanted a cat that's also a Kamen Rider? Like, that's actually just a Kamen Rider character.
Oh, Jasper, I know your life as a puppy is so hard. You get food, you get to sleep all day. People play with you.
To be honest, I don't hate the aesthetics of the armor, but it looks a little bit dorky.
It looks like old school, like, Mexican wrestling uniforms.
It kind of does, but at the same time, it, again, just reminds me of a character that you'd see fight the Power Rangers. You know what? To be honest, I can dig this pair of pants. Heartbreaker and Speed Eating is super good. I'm not a fan of latent power, but you can get latent power pretty quickly. To be honest, this set isn't amazing, but at the same time, the skills on it are pretty good. It's just that if you want the better version of it, you're sacrificing some good shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem to have a set bonus for itself.
See, you're all about the numbers, I'm all about it looking cool. It does not look cool.
I'm about both, to be honest, though. Alright, what's that lance like, though? Because I need a new lance. I can't rely on the one that I've got forever. Fuck. I almost have everything that I need. I just need 2 more DevilJho Tailfang, and then I can get the Grief Lance. Oh god, it's so big. That's just a giant lance. It goes so far off the screen. One spiky boy. Alright, well that's my goal for when I hunt DevilJho on my own.
Hey, I also have to hunt him.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I have just so much shit to get out of that.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I only need...
Do you have a SOS up?
No, I should put one up, huh? Heads up.
Thank you.
Hey, look, DevilJho is here. Hello, my boy.
It's like, hey, you wanted to fight the gold monster, right? Too bad, Joe.
I know. Now it's like, hey.
Now, listen, I understand that you were having some problems finding the gold, so we're gonna give Noid the thing he was missing instead, because fuck you.
Pretty much. It's also like, I was really mad because my brother helped me with, fighting Valhazek, whatever the fuck its name is, right?
Mhm.
And I needed a fucking, like, a scale plus or something. And I couldn't get it. And my brother was just, like, my brother logged in to help me. He was like, how pissed you gonna be if I get it? He got 4 of them.
I need to
I got none. Oh, you haven't fought Nergigante yet?
No, I have, but I need to fight Nerg again, because I need some tails.
We can totally fight Nergigante. I like fighting Nergigante.
The problem is getting tails.
It's not that hard.
It doesn't always come off.
It's not that hard. Well, it's like, I guess I'm not even trying to look for the fucking gold now. I guess I'm just looking for the big meaty boy, because I'm not finding any gold.
I will load in and immediately find the gold.
I'm gonna be really mad if you do. I'm not finding any. I'm like, I'm actually fucking Beetlejuice. Go. I just want gold. I want this armor so
I just
bad.
want the gold. Give me the gold.
I want this armor so bad.
The gold. The gold armor?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like your kind of thing more.
It looks so cool.
I want it as well. Grab that.
Well, we have a problem.
Yeah, what's that?
Beetlejuice.
That's like a non-issue.
Just won't leave me alone.
Hey, how about
All I
you, like,
want-
fuck off?
All I want. I wish I had poo.
Well, I just smacked him in the face, so we should probably, like... Oh, well, never mind, he's still after you.
He heard about how good this cuddle sesh is, and he wants in on it.
Excuse me.
I was gonna say something, but then I realized we're streaming.
Yeah, I mean, considering the things you've already said, I think that might be past.
Oh, we'll hear about how good this ass is, and he wants some.
Yeah,
They
no.
can't-
That's pretty much where I thought that was going.
Can't have any, though. I'm busy.
Have you
Maybe
seen,
we-
like, the sheer amount of fan art that people have made of, like, a horny Beetlejuice?
No.
And I don't mean Beetlejuice, like, the movie, but, like, Beetlejuice, like, the character.
the
in this.
monster.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. There's, like, a huge amount that people have drawn that's including safe for work, or at least quasi-safe for work stuff. Where
Yes.
it's just, like, it's never a male.
Oh, why? No.
Everybody draws DevilJho as a like ridiculously overbusty woman who like, wow, holy shit. Is like really into like either accosting females or Shada. They're just like, yeah, what if that big flying lizard was really into like 8-year-old dick?
Nah, I'll pass. I mean, if they gave him a dick, or it a dick, that'd be more up my alley. I like monsters with giant dicks. Oh, shit!
Yes.
Fucking DevilJho.
Oh god.
Fucking
DevilJho.
pickle. Fucking pickle.
Yeah, well,
can't.
DevilJho is up this way.
Shit. Shit. Let's meet in the middle. Hey.
This is good. This works out for me.
Where are you?
Fighting it. In case you ever wanted to know the levels of the crazy.
I know the levels of the crazy.
Oh, Jesus. Well, time to harvest.
Oh
my god. Oh, Vitality Mantle. My savior. I hope you pass on 8-year-old dick unless the dick is at least 10 years younger than the guy it's attached to. What if you could grow dick? Not like your dick, but like what if you could go, hey, listen, I bent mine real bad, time to get a new one.
There's an SCP that's sort of like that.
Is it one that just makes people like Fudanai?
No, there's an SCP, because like ever getting like those weird things where there's like a game that you don't like, but like might as well like read up on it.
I mean, that's like what happened to Doki Doki.
I was reading up on SCP.
I mean, I just love SCPs.
What are the? Some of them are really creepy and like make it hard for me to sleep at night. But one,
oh my god, no!
One of them is just like, yeah, there's like have hands and the hands have vaginas and like the tree also grows dicks and like if it's like on its menstrual cycle and like if a woman walks in there to like take care of the SCP, the tree will like rape the woman with its like weird tree dicks. I'm like, I wish I was joking.
SCP is censoring Rachel. I mean, she was coming through clear on my end. I don't think she was getting censored. Although I do think that's Discord bugged out again there for a minute.
Something protect?
Oh, there it is.
What?
Discord bugged out for me again. So you know what I'm gonna do is after I get to safety here, I'm actually gonna like leave for a second.
Just let's go on Skype.
No, not like that. I'm just gonna like I'm not gonna go on Skype right now. Nothing hands with vaginas. I heard that it was a tree and the roots that had hands and then they became vaginas.
Yeah, the hands have vaginas on them.
Yeah, I heard all of that. It was just Pasta who did. But no, I was just gonna restart because it seems to be on my end tonight. It doesn't seem to be you. Oh, well. Okay.
I died.
How'd that happen?
I got cocky.
Alright, I'll be right back. Didn't get through the stream somehow? That's strange. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Discord is not wanting to start back up for some reason. I think Discord might actually just have problems on my computer today. which would be interesting. Oh, it's starting. It's taking its time, though. Okay, should be back now.
Bidding?
Hey there. It took like 800 years to actually start.
Restart it?
Yes. Oh god, now is he gonna pick a fight with a Jagras here? Discord did crash for a friend of yours earlier. So it's possible that something's up with it? Yeah, possibly. He is gonna, like, eat that Jagras. Oh, no, he's not. He's just getting that shit out of it. Oh, he's gonna beat me with it. Could you drop that, though?
Oh god, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow.
He wasn't able to get it into his server, but he was DMing you? Weird.
I, like, kinda hope that all the kids die.
Don't say that. Like,
at least the kids I've been working
What?
with. Did you see Pickle float?
Yeah! Also, this is too many monsters right now.
I see blue. Oh, that's a leaf.
Yeah. I don't know why you can't seem to find it. I think it's because you don't have those quests done. I really do.
It doesn't make any fucking sense though, cause like, I could still fight the big pickle and like...
No, but you don't understand. DevilJho isn't the same sort of thing. This is like a new mission. You might not even have like the hunter rank for it.
Ah, shit.
What's your HR, do you know?
I fucking know. But all that means is you're gonna have to help me fight the giant lion, because I haven't killed him yet, and fucking Windy Boy.
Well, I mean, that's not exactly a problem, just because of the fact that, like, this big-ass sword should handle everything.
Yeah, I don't want to do that now, though, because I'm gonna have to go to bed in half an hour.
Yeah, of course. He's an aerodynamic boy.
If not sooner, due to me being very tired.
Yeah, tonight and tomorrow. I'm not sure about streaming tomorrow. But regardless, I'm going to be trying to work on that drawing of you.
Oh.
I'm going to be using it as a thumbnail for Dark Souls.
Shit. Big meaty boy. But,
Hey.
alright.
Oh my god, I can't hit him for the life of me right now.
He is like in a mood, and the mood is piss hot.
Well, it's more just that my aim is bad. Like, my aim is really bad. Like, we're 100% not getting him this time.
No. Yep.
Okay, do you want to, like, go elsewhere?
I don't know where else we could go. I mean, do you
I
have
just mean
anything?
because of the fact that, like, you're clearly tilting super hard right now.
What do you mean?
Tilting is like when you're, like, a spot on, and then you go over the edge. You've tilted.
I don't know what that means still.
You
but
went
okay.
from perfect round last time to dead twice to Joe.
It's really because I'm not trying.
Yeah, but that's what I'm meaning, is you're tilting. You've got the point where you're just like, eh. I hear Dark Souls is coming. Dark Souls had to be put off a lot because of Divinity. But now we actually have a weekend where we've settled that we can do it.
Hopefully.
Assuming that nothing catastrophic happens with your internet. And that your computer doesn't, like, explode.
Yeah, as of right now, I'm not working, so...
Well, even if you do work, if it's during the day, it shouldn't be an issue. It would only be if they told you you're working at night. And you don't work nights anymore, right? Because, I mean, I'm working during the day. I'm coming home and then being like, hey, do you want to play?
Truthfully, I don't even know if the place has, like, is, like, even giving me hours anymore, because they haven't given me hours for, like, 4 weeks.
Yeah, they might have just stealth-fired you.
They didn't tell me?
I don't know. Like, there was a guy who came into work the other week, and when he came into work, they were like, wow, you're really late for work, because he hasn't shown up in the past 3 weeks. But yeah, we're gonna be doing the Scholars of the First.
Oh.
I just have to gift it to Rachel. Oh, yep, no, we're still having problems. Okay.
Am I good now?
Yeah. But I honestly think that it is just Discord today, considering what Pasta said. And considering it's a me thing, too.
Yeah. But, like, what I was trying to say is it's like... I had the time off, so I took the time off. They don't have a reason to fire me if they did, and they also haven't told me.
True.
It's like... I was told on multiple occasions that I was the only good employee there. And then you fire me, question mark? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh god, they're fighting again.
But I mean, if they did, cool, it just means I have to find another job.
When you're not able to live off the one that you have?
When summer comes around, what the fuck am I gonna do for money?
You can't go for unemployment?
Nope.
Wow, what the fuck?
I mean, I could, but it's not gonna... How unemployment would work is, it's like, hey, you don't get unemployment right away. It would be like a month's wait, if not more. They don't give it to you right away, on purpose. Because they were like, oh, by the time you do get it, you're gonna have a job, so you don't get your unemployment anyway.
What the fuck? That's super messed up. Like, that's not at all how it's handled here.
Yep, so...
God, I hate the US.
So, in order for me to survive, I need to get another job. Even if it's just something as simple as like, oh, wait, I saw a blue trail. I saw a blue trail. Where did it go? Where did this blue trail go?
Where did you see it?
Oh no, I saw it. Where the fuck is...
I guarantee it's probably just Puke.
It's fucking Toby Kadachi.
Yeah, I honestly think that you
bullshit.
probably just don't have the HR for it.
Shit. Well, I guess we'll have to fight the two dragons then, at some point.
Wow, I can't view my shit.
Wait, did you beat the boss? Like the last big glowy dragon?
Xenojiva?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done that yet, so I bet you're right. I bet you I'm gonna have to fight all of them, which isn't gonna happen.
Well, I mean, that can be like our next day. This thing sticks around for 2 weeks. We got plenty of time.
Okay.
Like Friday evening, we can do that. Just kick it on at like 8 o'clock or something Friday. Go from there.
Ew. What?
What was that?
Headphones fell off because Jinx pushed them off my head.
Freaking cat.
Freaking cat. She's a good
Oh,
boy,
Jesus Christ. I've made a mistake in my life. Every time I get good big hits in on this boy, it's just like the weirdest thing.
I have to start... Actually, no, I don't anymore. Since Nick isn't friends with me anymore, I don't have to worry about Artist Alley.
Why's that?
Because I'm not gonna do it.
Why?
Well, the only reason I was gonna do it is because he was more or less forcing me to do it.
But you didn't want to?
No, I really didn't.
I thought you were like all excited to.
I was forced excitement.
Well, then why were you forcing it to me?
What do you mean?
Because you were all like, ooh, I'm excited to be doing this, blah, 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 to me. Like...
But now that, like, oh, Jasper, that's gross. But now that he kind of just, like, told me to fuck off, it's like, oh, alright.
I'm still, like, really baffled by this.
I don't know what the fuck his issue is. He still hasn't texted me or anything either.
It's just really strange. Oh, come on. He landed in that freaking thing. Oh, well.
Are you trying to capture him?
No, I was just, like... I don't actually have a trap for him this time. It was that there was those paralytic frogs everywhere.
I sent him a text message a little bit ago asking him what the fuck's going on. And, like, what the fuck I did. And you just replied with, like, you did nothing, I'm just growing up.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
Is Nick entering his edgy phase?
I don't know. I don't care anymore either. It's like all the shit that I've done for this kid, and he's just gonna, you know, like, basically tell me to fuck off. It's like, alright.
Yeah.
Like, don't come looking for me to accept your apology either, because he's been a real big dick to me. Like, even at the convention, he was not nice. Like,
Ow.
we didn't talk ever.
But weren't they, like, super nice to you before going to the convention?
Yeah, but the moment we got there, he was just like... And, like, I don't know if it's because we didn't...
Different Nick Pasta.
I don't know if it was because, like, I didn't get to... fight. I don't know if it's because I, like, really didn't get to hang out with Nick as, like, how we usually do at a con. I was hanging out with Stacy a lot.
So he's just jealous.
I don't know.
God, I want out of this hell.
You know, like, I don't, like, if I knew why he was so pissy, I wouldn't be upset if I knew the reason why, but I don't know the reason.
And he's not exactly making it easy.
No, I think he's just pissed because, like, I've been coming up to see you a lot, and I hung out with, you're on that tail.
Oh, yeah.
And I hung out with Stacy more than really anyone else at the convention. Like, I saw Nick maybe twice at the con. Which, like, isn't really normal when it comes to him and I at conventions. That dude is wearing the fucking,
The Wiggler thing.
the Wiggler hat, that's funny.
It actually looks really good with their set, though. I actually I both love and hate the Wiggler thing.
It's pretty cute.
Whenever they get stunned, though, it freaks out. Oh my god.
We might be able to get this boy.
Only because we got these extras in here.
Oh, excuse me. I'm setting down a health thingy.
Oh god, I did not anticipate being hit by that.
That I obviously need. Do I have any nullberries? Oh, shit, I have 2 more. Big boy.
It's a solid AR PR set that dude has. Yeah? I mean, I love the Whaler set, really. It's literally just the head, but they've managed, like... Oh, shit, they're using the Odo gun, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I have that gun. It's a pretty good gun.
The gun's one thing I couldn't get used to. The gun and, like, the weird magic staff thing with the bugs.
Oh, yeah, I mean, obviously I'm okay with that, because case. So, thing you'll like, but also thing you'll dislike. Read about the gold weapons that you can get. Oh. You were freaking out, so I just came back.
So are you. You, like, went quiet and I left and came back. You're still fucking just Discord shit right now and it can go to hell. Hey, people Discord.
Like, we need to figure out, like, we need to send them a message and be like, what's going on from this IP address? But, the gold weapons are reskin versions of other weapons that already exist in game. They might have some minor modifications, but other than that, they're mostly just going to be the same, but gold.
Oh shit, he's limping. Come here, you big fat boy.
Also, apparently, the Kulve blah 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 one, it's going to come in and out. I wonder if any of these guys have a trap, because I don't have a trap right now.
I also don't have a trap. He might be leaving.
Did it say DevilJho was leaving locale?
I saw something leaving locale. It might be.
There was Jaggerus.
Oh. Come on, get him on the down. No, you fucking wake up.
Okay, this is fine.
Oh, the other people aren't here yet.
Oh, that was some big damage. Oh, thank you for getting him up there. I just smacked him in the face for 139.
You're welcome.
Oh.
He's leaving. Oh, he went up?
That's fine. He is almost toasted, though.
Yeah, but we have to make sure he doesn't eat anything. How the fuck do I get over there?
They're out there? They're dealing with him. They came
How do
up
I
the
get-
other way. They headed him off.
How do I get out?
Climb up the vine.
What vine? Oh, this one?
Yeah. Oh, God. Mantle it up. Oh, God. Basil Goose is here.
Shit. Leave. You said you were gonna leave the locale.
You said you were going to leave the party 2 hours ago, and you're still there. It's not my fault. Joe's here. You can leave before Joe. No, I can't.
There's a health booster in here if you need it.
Man, what a weird night this turned out to be.
Yeah, instead of finding gold, we're just finding the big pickle.
Dude, the guy I've not been able to find on my own for literally like 3 weeks.
You're welcome. I'm useful for something.
You're useful for attracting giant, weird green T-Rexes.
You're welcome.
Do you know that in the Japanese version that the whole pickle thing is not well known at all?
No.
So the Japanese community don't call him a pickle. So in the audio for the game, there's no translations that hint at him being a pickle. That's entirely a thing added by the English localization community because they know that the English community makes fun of him for that. Oh God. I jumped into the wrong area.
Well, he's dead.
I mean, that's great, but we still have Basil Goose.
Nah.
Alright, farm. 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 Oh man, you can farm him a lot, huh? I didn't get any of those things I needed off of him, though.
I don't think I did either. Actually, no, I got his scalp, which is nice, because I need that.
I got his scalp. Oh, hey, I landed on him.
Fuck him up! Here, I'll even come here and help. Fuck him up.
I mean, we might as well. Oh. Nah, you haven't gotten rid of me yet. Nope, I'm not gone yet. I still have stamina. I'm still here. Oh my God. Discord is freaking out again. I've completely lost her. Okay.
Can you fucking hear me?
Yeah, no, that was my end 100% though.
Jesus Christ.
Like, it was not you. Come and try my Dixie biscuit. Excuse me?
I think I'm gonna head back to the tower just to see what else I need for that sword.
The tower, huh?
The tower? Wow. I'm a little tired, huh?
I happen to be thinking of destiny right now.
Oh, Lord. And then Jasper's giving me the look like bitch.
Alright, well, with that, I guess I'll be going back to Astera as well.
Yeah, join me.
That's 2 DevilJhos, though.
Yeah, man.
See, I told you, like, big sword does big damage.
So it does do big damage. And I do big damage because I have massive skills.
I got the tail out of that. I got the talon out of that. I got the hide out of that. And I got another talon. I might have what I need now. From, like, the gathered by Palico section. What I need is a non-elemental damage crystal.
If you got everything you needed. And, like, we've only been playing for, like, what, 2 hours? I think I might be a little infuriated.
Small Rachel, big quote sword. Excuse me.
Yeah, I have a dick.
Okay, so hold on.
I've been hiding it from Tyler all this time.
That's impressive then.
Yeah, I know. You've been all up in there.
I was I was listening to music, fell asleep on the bus, woke up on the bus, and one of the lyrics I heard from one of the songs when I was like waking up was literally Fudanari, and I just went, what the fuck am I listening to?
Oh shit, I need one more of everything.
And then I woke up, when I was like awake, I looked at what I was listening to, and it was like some fucking Ken Ashcorp shit. Which, if you don't know, is a guy who like sings exclusively about lewd bullshit and anime. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I need one more of everything. Which is kind of absurd. But that's fine. Tell me if you have enough.
Yeah, I will. I'm just putting shit back in my inventory first.
Maybe I have enough.
Maybe I have enough.
I need one of everything for the lance as well. That is a big ass lance.
It looks so good though.
Do I have enough for like a bow?
His bow is apparently not fantastic, but is the most like you bow that I can think of. It's just a giant fist with a spike.
It is. What do the dual blades look like? I don't like the dual blades.
They're not great.
Yeah. I'll stick with the...
Alright, let's take a look here.
Thing.
Not in armor. I'm just so used to going and checking armor. Lance. No, I can't actually get it. It was Tail Fang that I needed. I didn't get any Tail Fangs. I got Talons.
Oh. I can make the gloves.
So Fallen Kingdom is going hard on the dinosaurs as genetic weapons, even though at first it looked like it would be Lost World 2 Electric Boogaloo. Interesting. Dinosaur weapons is a dumb plot point, but I really enjoyed the idea of it for some reason. Yeah, I mean, don't forget about Dino Horde.
Dino Horde.
That was a terrible game that we played way too much of. Sometimes I go back and look at like the artwork that you drew of that.
What the fuck do we... Oh, you know what I bet you the fuck I need. So I need to kill... I can get like the super cool Nergigante sword from like the Nergigante tree, but I need to get... It has like a thing that's a question mark. And I bet you $10 that's one of the Elder Dragons.
Also, if we kill DevilJho and I get like some fucking tail fangs, I should be able to make both the weapons I want.
Shit, dude.
Assuming I can get tail fangs.
I wonder if you have to cut off his tail.
We didn't last time.
Yeah, we did. Did we?
No, we didn't. Neither time we cut off tail.
I cut off his tail once with PJ.
Oh shit, that's a Beyblade. It's not wrong.
Happened.
It's really weird seeing my character with different hair now.
Mhm.
Because, like, it's also really weird having different hair now. Like, I had that hair for so long. Now it's gone.
I like your shorter hair.
What
Maybe.
what do you prefer?
What, longer hair on you or shorter hair?
Yeah.
If you could add like an inch to the hair you have now, I would be like
All right. That's kind of where
100.
that's kind of where I was going.
Yeah, like it'd be like 100% a-okay all the time.
Hey Noiders, what's
But-
hip and happening?
I would
You're
find you appealing no matter what. So I mean,
Time to shave and get a head tattoo.
whatever.
I always say if I go bald, I'm getting a tattoo of like a barcode on the back of my head just to fuck with people.
That being said, the haircut you have now makes you look like a dad, and I'm like 100% okay.
I don't understand how it makes me look fatherly.
It does, and it's hot.
Also, favorite Paradox game is EU4, but only because I haven't played a lot of Stellaris. I think I'll like Stellaris more just because of the fact that there's like weird stories in it. But
Hey, that's something I get to play now.
what?
Maps.
Oh yeah, but that's on like your wrong account.
Oh, fuck.
Don't worry, EU4 goes on sale so often that we'd be able to buy it for you. Again.
Or I could just buy it myself.
True as well.
But-
I want to get a mohawk kind of.
Don't get a mohawk.
Mohawks can look good.
Don't.
In theory.
Wait, who said they want to get a mohawk?
Red.
Oh, yeah, do it up, Red. I thought Noid was saying he wants a mohawk.
I mean, I can keep my hair and mohawk it up. Rachel accidentally has 2 Steam accounts.
Yeah.
Not those shitty short ones. Red wants to go like all in a Tem style mohawk.
Do you want to have like Liberty spikes?
So like you've not fought Xenojiva, you said.
No. I have to fight I have 2 more Elder Dragons that I gotta kill, and then I have to fight the
Have you
big
only
one.
fought like Sick Boy?
Yeah, because I
That's
farmed
weird.
I farmed the shit out of him. I loved him so. I
that's
loved
really
him so
strange.
much. I know. See, PJ was also concerned because he was like, "Oh, he thought I killed the other Elder Dragons, and I was just going back to farm him." And I was like, "Nah, I loved him a lot, so I kept fighting him." I fought him so much that whenever I show up on the map, even if it's just an expedition, he
It
shows
just
up.
immediately tells you where he is.
Shows me where he is. That's why, like, one time, it was me, my brother, and one of his friends, and they, like, went to his lair, and, like, sometimes you go into, like, where he sleeps, and he's not there, and I was standing outside looking at the water, and they're like, "The fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "It says on my map that he's, like, walking this way, but he's, like, walking in the water." And sure enough, you just see him round the corner in, like, the acid water. I told you. Like, that's just because for, like, a week and a half, that's all I've been doing is fighting him. Because I have...
Jokingly, I say it's called effluvium.
Yeah. Have you seen his weapon?
Which one?
His, switchblade.
Yeah, that's the one I told you that you would want.
Yeah.
I told you that you would want it because it glows green.
Yeah. It's, like, not the best, but it's pretty okay.
I heard it's actually, like, pretty good in terms of, like Elder Seal or whatever it's got on it.
Yeah, like, damage-wise, it's fine, but, like, I'm used to Nergigante's weapon, where... Because I
Just
have
all
that
the-
full...
All the
I have that
sharpness.
full set, too. Yeah, because, like I said, I never have to sharpen... There's been times I've gone 3 missions without sharpening it, and it's still in, like, the blue/green area. Like, the sharpness is fucking ridiculous. With this, it's like every other couple of hits you gotta sharpen it.
I'm not sure if I want to go crazy on my character and have, like, all affinity. or what I want to do. But I like part of me wants to go full attack damage.
Are you in the Gathering Hub?
Oh, I wasn't. What do you want to do?
Oh no, I was just asking.
No, I was looking at shit.
Oh, that's fine. Then I'm gonna go and change the color of my shit because I don't know if I like the white or not.
Part of.
But I'm a sucker for white armor, so.
I mean, I like white armor.
I do too. White armor's like top shit.
Why do you think that, like, when I got the chance to, like, recreate Ta, I immediately went, like, all white? Or same thing with, like, Tyrion.
Which is a change for me, because I'm still used to him wearing, like...
I mean, he went back to it.
Yeah, but... Still.
So, what I need to do is I need to get the Nergigante coil, because it gives an attack boost +6, right?
Yeah, I need his gem, so...
So, I need the Nergigante coil. I need the Nergigante coil B. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to stick with Nergigante Greaves A for now, but I'll probably switch to B eventually. When I do that, I'm not sure about the Nergigante chest piece. I might swap that out. And if I swap it out, I think I'm going to swap it out for the Dober.
Yeah.
Because Dober comes with a really good gem slot, but Dober also has another attack boost. And the thing is, as it stands right now, I'm already sitting at attack +6, so if I get some more attack boosts, I'll also gain affinity. So if I can push my attack super high, then that'd be fantastic. And so my alternate is that I might swap out to the Dober Greaves. If I do that, I'm going to start looking like a character that you would really want me to dress like. Which is a man who's got all the leg.
Yes. Give me that leg. Give me that leg. Also, do you know, ever since I've figured out, I don't know if you told me or someone else did, but ever since I figured out that you could capture those jellyfish from Coral Reef.
Let's take your entire bedroom.
That's all that's in my
Stop
bedroom.
linking me that, like, weird PNG file, Red. I don't like it. I don't know what that is. But I don't like it. Is that something from, like, Oblivion or Morrowind?
Mm-hmm.
Here. This is what I got sent.
What time do you get out of work again tomorrow?
Tomorrow is 5 o'clock.
That's very strange.
It's Oblivion DLC armor. Okay. I keep running into stuff that looks like it. I don't think mine does, though.
So... What time do you go in?
I go in at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
8 to 5?
I work 9-hour days a lot, and the exchange that they give me for working 9-hour days is that some days I get like 6.
See, like, I guess I'm just not used to it since I work like school hours, and sometimes it's like anywhere between like 6 to 7, but I get paid like $120 a day.
Well, I
So
mean,
it's
here's how I'm gonna get my bank account hacked right now. Last time I worked for 2 weeks, I got paid $1,002.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, and I got benefits.
That's not bad at all.
That said, of that like 1,002, like 500 of that is going to student loans.
Yeah, that's about right, though. I thought you had money in savings already for your student loans. Then why don't you?
That's the point.
Then why don't you just use all of that to pay it off, like right now?
Because I can't pay it all off, and it's better to pay it off slowly in the long run than all of it at once, and then having a little bit left over and still accruing interest. Let me put it this way: when I start paying, it's gonna be like the end of this month, right? When I start paying, I'm gonna have to pay about $190. So if I pay like $220, then I'm always staying slightly above the interest curve.
Yeah.
And so I'm never losing money, but I still have money in my accounts. So I won't be broke if I need something desperately. And I don't mean a video game, I just mean like if the house lights on fire or something.
If you need me to come back down. I'm joking.
No, like that's actually an apt one too, though. Is like what I do is I divide up my money basically evenly. Also, you're done for tonight.
Yeah, it's almost 11, and I have to get up at 5.
All right, fair enough.
I said like around 11, I'm probably gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I know.
My belly's all sorts of fucked up. Shepard, I don't think.
Oh, no quests have been posted. How about you fuck yourself? Like, that's absurd.
Go find the big pickle.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows?
Kick his ass. Get the sword.
Also...
Paint the man, cut the lines.
I'm already in and took $69. I got a thing recently trying to rob me online, actually.
Nice.
It was like a text message that got sent to me, and it was just like, hey, click on this to see like your interact statement, blah blah blah. And it's like, that's a fucking lie. It's
Yeah.
like a
I had my
blatant lie.
mom texted me the other day asking for my social security number, and I instantly thought it was a scam, so I called her and I'm like, did you just fucking text me for my social? And she was like, well, yeah, and I'm like...
My mom asks me for that over Skype, and then gets mad when I delete it afterwards.
Yeah, I hate it. It's like, don't ask me for that shit over a text that someone else could easily see.
Yeah. Like, I've deleted it on Skype several times. And she always just goes like, why? And I'm like...
What if someone hacks my account?
Yeah.
It's like, they already have your full name. They already have your social now.
Oh, it makes complete sense why I was grappling onto enemies so often.
You know what I mean?
The
It's
food
like,
that I've been eating have been giving me those buffs.
I called her. I was super pissed. I'm like, don't you fucking ask me for my social at work. That's over Skype or through text message. I'm like, that's fucking stupid. I'm at work. Someone could easily, like, just steal my phone. And then she gets mad at me because I'm one of those weird people that for my bank account, I change it every month.
Oh
like,
yeah,
my
I
password.
never do that.
And she's just like, why? And I'm like, because my mom has access. Well, the only reason I do is because my mom has access to my bank account. But she does that thing where she permanently leaves herself, like, logged into it.
Oh,
So the only way to make her not being logged into it is by changing the password.
should a crusade have been called in 1453 when Constantinople fell? Dude, I don't... I hate to burst your bubble here, but I don't know.
What?
I don't know if they should have called a crusade back when Constantinople fell. I'm generally against the crusades. I thought they were stupid.
Anarchy.
Well, since you had to fight the Elder Dragons and all that shit, and I gotta help you with that, I'm doing the Kulve Taroth thing right now.
Okay. That works.
I'm actually watching the scene of it as we speak, and all I can think of is, like, this is a beautiful golden girl.
Ugh. I'm, like, super jealous. But don't spoil anything. And
I
on that
mean,
note,
there's not much you can spoil.
I need to go to bed. Because I have to deal with stupid kids tomorrow. And hopefully not get a desk thrown at me.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, don't get a desk thrown at you, please. Please be okay, and please be safe.
Oh, it's hard to with these kids are the way they are.
I understand that, but still.
Like, I mean, today, one of the kids threw a fucking tantrum because he wrote his R backwards. And I was like, yo, sweetie, that's not how an R goes. You know how an R is supposed to go. So erase it and fix it. And he was just like, I'm gonna kill you. Wah! And like, I wish I was joking. Or like, the kids were like really naughty during gym. And like, typically when we get back to the classroom, like, we have a snack and we let them watch like one of those stupid kids TV shows on Hulu, and like as they eat their snack, and we were like, you're not getting a video today because we're bad. And like the two of the kids were okay with it, but this other little kid was just like he came up fucking glued. He was like screaming and like throwing his desk and fucking stomping all around and like pulling all the other kids' shit out of their cubbies, and I was just like, dude.
This sounds so familiar to when I was working at that one place that you were just like, I don't know how you do it.
And so here's the best part. I got put on the task to call the kid's mom. And I was like, alright, whatever. And I called her, and I quote, she asked me, "Are you a cracker?" And I said, "Excuse me?" And then she's like, "Are you a cracker? Or are you white?" And I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I am." And then she said, "I don't want no motherfucking crackers calling me ever again to tell me about my son. Put a black woman or black man on the phone,
What
talk
the
to me
fuck?
about my kid," and fucking hung up.
What the fuck? Like,
So
actually
handed-
just the dumbest.
I handed the phone to one, because in the classroom with all these kids, there's the teacher, there's me who's like a one-on-one with the little boy that I'm one-on-one with, because he's just nuts. And then there's 2 aides, because these kids are crazy. And so I handed the phone to one of the aides, one of the other, like, paras who is black, and I was like, "Can you call her? She doesn't want me talking to her." And then
Ow.
she's just kind of like, "Alright." So she called.
Like, even she doesn't want to be a part of this.
Yeah, and she was just like, "Listen," she's like, I get it that sometimes, like, our kind hate your kind." She's like,
It's not even kind, though. It's just
She's like-
shades.
she was like, "But that's pushing it." She's like, "That would be like a white mom saying, like, don't put," and like she said the N-word. She's like, "Don't have an N-word calling me, put a white person on the phone to talk to me." She's
Well,
like, "But due to
remember,
it,"
there was
she's
a
like,
woman
"'Cause-
that did that in Canada recently.
But the girl was like, "But due to it," she's like, "The thing is though," she's like, "you guys would get in trouble for saying that." She's like, "It's stupid that we don't get in trouble for using racist terms." She's like, "It should either all be okay or none of it's okay."
I personally don't find, like, I don't understand how cracker's offensive, because it's like
It's
you're
not
just...
offensive.
Yeah, it's like you're just implying that, like, once upon a time, white people owned slaves. And it's like, congrats, you're right. I don't.
Yeah.
I sure as hell have never owned a slave.
Yeah, I don't take offense. Well, it's just like when people take offense to, like, or women take offense to being called a cunt. I'm like, it's the same thing as you calling a guy a dick. It's like, it's the same exact thing.
That one I can only understand just due to the cultural difference of it over here versus, like, the UK. But I love when a person from the UK calls someone over here it and they lose their shit.
But the thing is, it shouldn't be. Like, I told my mom all the time, I'm like, you call dad a dick all.
Oh, there it goes. She's gone, boys.
Another word for a vagina. It's like, it shouldn't be that big of a fucking deal. You know? I'm like, obviously there's a time and a place for it, but like, when, like, people call me a cunt, it's like, it's not offensive. It's like, try harder.
Yeah, there's way worse things you can say.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It was just these parents. Oh, and then there's a kid who, we try to, like, let it go a little bit just because his mom's a fucking dumb shit. But he's supposed to be on medication, but the thing is, she doesn't always give him medication in the morning, so she'll give it to him, forget for 2 days, give it to him, forget for 2 days,
Oh,
3 days.
no.
Give it to him. So it's just fucking up his
And
just
this
fucking
is
him
like
up.
mental health related.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's Xanax that he's on. So it's just fucking him up, and like, we can't, like, we try not to get upset or yell at him or anything, because like, he can't control what the fuck is going on. Like, he literally can't control it, and I try to tell the other teachers that, and I'm like, it'd be like you being on something that you depend on, your body gets used to it, and then they take it away from you for a couple of days.
Jesus Christ.
And they put it back on you. But here's the thing, the mom's like, "Well, I'm busy." I always forget to give it to him. But the thing is, it's like,
Make
we
time.
have a doctor's... No. Here's the best part. The teachers were like, we have a doctor's note saying if you drop off the medication here at the school, the nurse can give it to him in the morning. You don't have to.
Oh my god.
But she just hasn't done it. And I'm like, your kid needs this medication. You don't see it. We do. It's like, you feel so... Because there are times where, like yesterday, the poor kid, like, his... You know, like, when you're... Like, you zip up your coat, and sometimes you don't put the zipper all the way, so when you pull the zipper up, it doesn't zip. It just, like, does the weird thing. His coat did that, and you would have thought someone killed his parents. Like, he started to cry and cry and cry and cry. And it's like, you can't fault him for it, because his mom's a cunt. She's not taking care of the kid. There was one kid that had an abscessed tooth so bad that it burst through her jaw.
And you know what that's like.
And yeah, but the thing is, hers, like, left an open sore on her face. And she has to have, like, jaw reconstructive surgery and shit.
Jesus.
Because her parents never took her to the dentist. And it got so bad that the school, like, the principal was like, I will take your fucking child to the dentist if you sign this paper.
That one, though,
okay.
I wonder if it's because they couldn't afford.
No. Here's the thing, though. Here, they were on some sort of insurance where, yeah, you can afford it. Because here's the thing, the dad was going to the dentist. The dad,
so they're just being neglectful.
They were just being neglectful because the parents were supposed to have a meeting with the teacher that I was working with at the time. And she was like, oh, they canceled because the dad had a dentist appointment. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't they take the daughter to the dentist? And here's the even shittier part. So in Pennsylvania and other states,
Whoops.
you don't have to have, like, Child Protective Services can show up anytime, any hour, whenever the fuck they want. In New York State, Child Protective Services has to call the parents and set up a meeting. So that gives the parents enough time to fix everything that's wrong.
Yeah.
Child Protective Services shows up. I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Because that child was neglected. I'm like, that infection could have spread. Like, for all we know, it did spread. I'm like, because she has like, the hole in on her jaw is like the size of a quarter.
Jesus.
If not bigger. And she has to have, like, she has to get 5 of her baby teeth removed, 7 of her adult teeth removed. And she has to have jaw reconstructive surgery. It's like, all because the parents were too lazy to take her to the dentist. But even the it's fine.
Oh.
Cause a giant sore to rupture on the side of your... It's like the parents here are just shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's bad. It's so... There's another kid who has, and I'm not even joking. There's a kid in the class that I have now, like the class that I'm with for the rest of the school year. He has 18 siblings.
That's not, like, healthy.
No. 18 siblings, all of them have a different father.
That's, like, not possible at this point.
All of them have a different father, because the mom got pregnant when she was 13 and just kept him coming.
Was she being used as, like, a breeder?
Nope. But the thing is, what she found out was, oh, I can just give my kids away. I don't have to use protection.
My God.
So she would just fuck around, get pregnant, give the child away. Fuck around, get pregnant, give the child away. Fuck around, get pregnant, give the kid away.
People, please teach people about safe sex.
And it got so bad that all of the school districts in the area, like, they have to keep the brothers and the sisters separate. Well, not so much the sisters, but the brothers separate, because the brothers will try to kick the shit out of each other. Like, the kid in the class that I have now went to school, not even in the same grade, they were on separate floors, but they knew they were in the building with one of their siblings, so, like, they searched him out and beat the shit out of him.
This is gonna, like, create some, like, gangs of New York shit.
It's bad. And none of these kids are... There's one kid that we had and the dad was on unemployment, which is fine, whatever. But he couldn't afford the apartment he was staying in, because like the kid would come in and be like, yeah, like our apartment's cold, there's no lights because dad forgot to pay bills, like we don't really have food in the fridge, blah blah blah. And like the mom was like in a home somewhere, so the kid couldn't go live with his mom. But the dad like pulled the son out of school and was like, yeah, we're gonna move. And then just like they vanished. No one has heard from them. No one. And I'm like, that kid's not gonna go back to school. Like that kid's
kid
gonna
was in like another state.
Yeah, it's like that kid's gonna grow up illiterate. Like.
I mean, they might go back to school, but the chances of them going to any school nearby, no.
Oh no, they're still in the area.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, they're still in the area because teachers have been like, yeah, no, we've seen the father, we just haven't seen the child.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like, he's not letting the kid, and he's like, oh, we're moving to this other town that's like far away, like Webster or something. And then it's like, how the fuck could you afford, because like Webster's considered like a ritzy town. Like, how
They're
the fuck
not,
can you
they're
live
just lying.
Yeah, but like no one has seen the kid. And we were talking like, oh no, that kid's not going to school. There's no way in hell that dad's gonna make that kid go back. Like the only kid in
Can I get out of this pit, please?
the only kid in the classroom that I work with that has decent parents is the kid that I one-on-one with.
Oh, well, that's at least okay for you. Not so much for them.
His parents are decent human beings. They're decent. Like, I've seen them, I've talked to them. They're decent. They're a little gangster. He smells like weed every time he comes in. But it's like, I can at least tell that, like, the mom loves him, which is like, that's all I need.
Well, I mean,
like,
you can have a fine life and be gangster.
Yeah, it's
like I mean, it's a little bit risky, but you can still have a decent life.
She actually cares. Like, she makes sure he comes in and he's clean and he has, because like we keep toothbrushes and toothpaste and hair combs and blah blah blah, all that crap in the class.
Well, there she goes.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Alright. I couldn't tell you how many times kids come in and they don't have brushed teeth, or they're wearing the same clothes that they wore yesterday, or like this, that, and the other thing. And then I get mad because you see some of these parents that come in and the moms have like their nails done and like pretty hair and like expensive bags and like
But
Gucci
you don't
shoes.
you don't understand. My kid doesn't need to look good. I need to look good.
That makes no fucking sense.
Because if I don't
to
look
me.
good, how am I gonna get another man to pay for my kid?
That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if I ever had a child, that child, like, the moment you have a child, that child should be put first. Above anything else.
I mean, I believe in putting your child relatively first, because you have to look after yourself. If
Well,
you
absolutely, but here's my thing, though. It's like, I could either buy myself something really, really nice, or I could make sure that my kid's taken care of.
Yeah.
A mother should go, gotta make sure my kid's taken care of. Obviously, it's like...
I just touched my lenses.
You know what I mean? It's like, no, I don't need to buy this expensive pair of shoes, because that expensive pair of shoes, the money for that, could be used to, gee, I don't know, feed my kid. Like, one kid said that, like, one kid was saying...
returning to base.
In another classroom, like, there's, like, no food in the house. But then, like, the parents come to pick these kids up, and they're all wearing, like, those stupid fucking, what are they called, like, the box shoes, like, the, like, Jordan or whatever, like, the ones that are, like, $400 fucking dollars. Like, everyone in the family's wearing those. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? They're sneakers. Go to Walmart, or, like, Torrid, or Forever 21 or whatever, buy yourself a pair of $20 shoes, and you're good. You know what I mean? Or like they use food stamps for the wrong. Like, I don't care if you're on food stamps. Food stamps is there.
Don't waste
you're
money on
rough.
shoes, said Misty. Also, Misty's PC is fixed, but they have extended morning. I just hit my mic. I'm really sorry, everybody. And it's rocking jet engine greatsword. Yes.
But it's like, I don't care if you're on food stamps. They're there to help you if you're, you know, if you're struggling or if you're not making ends meet. The thing I hate though is when people go to like Wegmans and they use their food stamps to like buy a sub that's like $10. It's like that $10 could be used for bread, eggs, and milk, which will last you significantly longer than one meal. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
I don't know. I really hate, now that I've been working in these city schools, I'm just kind of like, holy shit. We should bring back oh no, we shouldn't. But like the thing that makes me mad is like, you have to like, take a test to sell a hot dog on the street, but you don't need to take a test to have a child.
Yeah. I mean, you're not
It's like,
wrong.
that's fucked up. It's like, no, there should be something to limit you from having, or like, if you like go over 5 kids and you can't take care of those 5 kids, you should like instantly get fixed.
They
Fucking spay ya,
they
because
call that eugenics, and it was a hotly debated topic in the early 1900s.
I don't know.
Up until the 1990s, Japan actually would mandatorily sterilize any people who were considered to be mentally ill / handicapped.
I kind of agree.
I don't agree with that, just because, like, reasonably speaking,
agree.
I would be.
I agree and I don't agree. Well, I mean, like, if there's like a woman that's obviously handicapped mentally and she's in some sort of institute, there is a chance that she's going to get sexually assaulted. It's like, do you trust her having a child? Do you trust her even like dealing with the process of being pregnant? No. You don't have to like quote unquote fix her, but like birth control would be a thing that she should go on.
Yeah, but a lot of people also don't believe in birth control.
Well, it needs to be a thing. Like, or like if I think that if you're like, hey, you have like a history of drug abuse, fucking forced birth control, because we don't need you popping out babies. If you get clean and you're clean for a certain amount of time, then yeah, you can like come off the birth control and have a kid if you want to. But there needs to be some, because like these kids are coming out just fucked up. Or like if you can't, like, money, the whole money thing is, I don't look at that because it's like you could be a millionaire and then like magically lose all your money from losing your job, and you're forced to like go on benefits from the state and shit. That I don't mind so long as you're using them correctly. So my biggest thing is, it's like, if you like the mom that had 18 kids, she should have been fucking forced to be on birth control at like kid 5. After kid 5, actually no, after kid 3 got taken away. It's
Fair
like,
enough.
obviously you're a dumb cunt. We're gonna stop you from having more children that are gonna go into foster care. They aren't going to get adopted. They're just gonna be another fucking statistic. Like, no, we're gonna stop you from that. I don't know. It's just.
How
It's
many
just fucked.
cheesy mamas have you fought? Misty, please tell me that that's not the golden monster's name online. Please tell me it's not cheesy.
Oh fuck! I hope it's cheesy, mama.
Also, the armor looks fucking fantastic. I have one complaint, Rachel.
What?
The one with the big furry like cloak
Yeah.
is not the beta set.
Oh, so you can't change the color.
I cannot get my furry coat.
No.
What can I change on this? What even changes? Oh. The legs and arm and shoulder pauldrons and stuff is what changes.
Oh, that's not bad.
It just changes it like as an accent though. It's not like super noticeable.
I like that though.
Like you can have like a slightly green tint to some of it, but not your entire armor, like etc. Like it's just all it's gold basically.
I like that though.
It's gold.
Alright, on that note, I didn't mean to rant for like 20 minutes.
I mean, it's fine. You ranted for just about as long as I was in that mission. Also, beta set changes color a little bit more than the alpha set does, so just
Fuck yeah.
FYI. So you can have
What?
you can have rose gold armor, Rachel.
Oh my god, I can do rose quartz.
Well, I was meaning because of your freaking phone case and whatever.
But on that note, I am gonna go to sleep.
Oh fuck, you can make it white. Alright then. Have a good night, Rachel. Someone called it that and you liked it? Fair enough. That's completely fair. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna be more or less doing this alone for a little while. Until, like, I guess if Nick comes in. But he's also not gonna be playing this with me. So there's that. But now I have a set that I definitely want, because that is a fantastic set. Like, it even just has decent skills on it. Free element up is pretty good. Stun resist isn't amazing, but it's helpful. Crit boost is good. Free element is fine. Power prolongers, whatever. Free element's fine. But also just like, look at those gem slots. What the fuck? Why is this so good? Handicraft would be good for me because I have a white weapon. I should have used a different phrase for that. Wide range is meh, but actually probably really nice. Peak performance is whatever. I don't usually have it, like full HP, but like this is a set that I would love. Like just aesthetically, this is my shit. I'm joined but can't talk, so I just kind of have to be in the hall for now. Yeah, fair enough. I saw something about the like gold upgrades of things just basically being reskins, so I'm not sure how that's all being handled. Like I'm not seeing anything, but it could be entirely that you have to actually beat the enemy to do it. That said, that enemy doesn't seem that hard. It just seems like something you kind of have to prep a little bit more for, but the thing is I just don't really have any really solid decorations for my shit. Like I just don't really get any really good decorations. I should maybe go in on that one now, but I don't know. I don't know if they do ground tremors. I wasn't really paying attention on that. Also, to kind of go back and look at everything here that was said like 20 minutes ago, but Rachel was talking at the time. Yeah, many of the Crusades were justified wars of self-defense, and I won't argue against that. I just think that the Crusades overall were stupid because of, like, the same reasons that most wars are stupid. And also I think that the idea of reuniting Christendom was stupid, because it's religion. It's just gonna get everywhere. No matter what you can do about it, like, religion is like paint. You don't have to finish the first trip. Your goal is to break the horns off. Yeah, we were breaking the horns off in the last one. We did manage to get that. And I know that the goal isn't to actually kill at the first go. That it's a cumulative process. The point is that it's just kind of like, guess we're doing this now. I really just don't have anything that I can add in there. So for now, I'm just going to continue rocking what I've got. Especially because the equipment that I have right now does actually provide part breaker, and part breaker is kind of useful for this sort of stuff. Ultimately, it's a fine... Oh god, did you hear that? That was my jaw just cracking. It's a fine setup. It's not anything specifically amazing or bad. Yeah, I know every group in the hall adds to the damage that you do. I'm thoroughly aware of how the mechanics work. I actually like it a lot, because it means that I don't have to sit here and grind and grind and grind and grind like crazy. It's just not something that I'm super hyped to do. I think I'm gonna play for another half hour or so, probably knock out one more run through that. War isn't inherently bad. I understand that war isn't inherently bad, but I also just don't really agree with the concept most of the time. A defensive war is fine, but of course that comes with the idea that you're preparing for the idea of somebody attacking you in the first place. And again, you have to realize that this is coming from a person who, for the most part, has been diagnosed as borderline psychopathic. I don't value human life. I just think that war is very petty for the most part. I think that the idea of having to go kill another group of people entirely because reasons is real dumb. It just feels like it's beneath us as a species. As a race that's managed to climb so far out of the muck, we're still sitting there hitting each other with sharp things until we stop moving, because why not? That's what's the issue for me. It feels pathetic. It feels stupid that humans are still doing this. But I think that's the narcissism of it, you know? I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. It's very... I just ate. What am I doing? It's very much rooted in the idea of the narcissism that I experience, where I feel like it's beneath us as a collective race, but at the same time I understand that humans are idiots. And the thing is, war is basically a thing that humans will just make an excuse to do. That's the real problem. Okay, and hold on here, by the way. Just kind of gonna do something for a second, which is gonna be really annoying for my teammates. What? War is needed for humanity to climb higher. That's arguable, though. I think that war doesn't necessarily have to be facilitated between people. Come on, what am I doing here? I want to be a supervillain and force the world to stop going to war. Yeah. Okay, so I'm back-ish. Then whom else facilitates it? See, what I think is... Why do I keep wanting to eat right now? What I think humans need is... We need suffering and we need struggle, but I don't think that we inherently need war. War is a fashion of it that is incredibly helpful to humanity, but I think we can move past it and we can have... just not necessarily non-conflicts, but like non-armed conflicts. I think that humans can learn to adapt around it. And again, I'm saying this as a person who enjoys the concept of violence. Like, as a borderline psychopath, as a person who enjoys and at one point facilitated quite a bit of violence in my life, I think that it's beneath us at this point. The more I learn and the more I just experience people, it just feels so pathetic and so stupid. At least for the modern era of humanity. I feel like we've just reached a point where we should strive to not be committing the same sort of acts that we have before that can throw you backwards. I think that it's imperative almost that humanity not necessarily stop war entirely, but just strive to understand that they can do better. as opposed to that it's an inevitability at all times. I don't know. I acknowledge that war is always going to be an inevitability, but there's no reason that you can't believe that humanity has ascended past it. It's just that dumb people will always be dumb people. You're always going to get people that want to go to war against people for one reason or another. I disagree that only in death we can prosper. The reason I disagree with this is because if we were to just start wholesale slaughter of the mankind, races, different groups, ethnicities, you know, intellectual classes, etc., you start to see problems with this, because humanity only really started to excel when they started to acknowledge the skill sets of each other and work in unison. The competition was secondary. It was the working together that was the actual parts that were good. Like, World War II, competition, war, etc. Yeah, that's great. What was the actual thing that was making society better? All of the different groups that were working together, Axis or allies, were creating scientific achievements. And they were doing this, yes, as a competition, but it wasn't inherently part of the war necessarily. A lot of it was just, my country's better than your country. And that's fine. That's what I'm talking about. It's once you start involving the unnecessary slaughter and death of large swaths of people where it just becomes silly to feel that that's a necessity. It used to be that the best were the strongest, but the strongest aren't what's needed to survive as a race anymore. What you need is people who can, you know, manipulate the world around them, not necessarily just through strength or even always charisma, but sometimes just intellect or creativity. Well, that's the thing. I'm saying it's not necessarily that humanity needs to unite because of a group, even. It's just a cause or a purpose. I think that a global calamity would help in that regard. It doesn't need to be a war. It can just be an asteroid. It could be climate change. It could be whatever. But the problem is currently a lot of people also just don't believe that shit exists. But we also have to remember that there's a group of people out there that like to believe that lizards control the British Parliament and are secretly in control of, like, basically every political fashion that you can think of. I also meant to say faction, but we're going to talk about fashion. Have you seen Queen Elizabeth's hats? Oh! Oh! Fuck off. I don't know. I think that what humans need more is a driving force rather than an antagonistic one. Antagonism gets you so far, but it's a slow burn. It's not a constant one. It only works until people get tired of it or the problem goes away. The best row is the intelligent, but intelligence must be assisted by other traits. Ooh, shit. Did they actually kill it? Okay, so they didn't kill it, but they got it to run away pretty freaking hard. Can I move, please? Because that timer's a-ticking. Also, like, I would argue that the best were the strong in the early years of humanity. Can I get moving? This timer is only for 70 seconds. Like, Jesus Christ, you have to tick the timer while you're in the cutscene? What the fuck? I don't know, I think that in the old days, survival meant you needed to be physically powerful, but now there's just a lot of different ways that that can be handled. I'm not gonna get shit out of this. This is fucked. I'm gonna get fucked over. Oh my god, we're gonna make it, but we're not gonna necessarily get anything really good. Oh, never mind. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there and we're gonna deal. We're gonna get at least something. At least one. At least one. That's all I want. Okay, we did it. We got even something. That's the completion of the siege. Well, we at least got something out of it. Alright, let's take a look at these things. Got a high commendation out of it. Whoa, they sell for crazy money. Intelligence soon replaced it. As humanity settled down, once humanity farms, strength isn't as important. You say that, but it still was. It's just that they started to even out. It wasn't until relatively recently in human history where intelligence really started to shine. It was kind of in the middle where you needed to have charisma and you needed to have strength. You didn't need intelligence as long as you surrounded yourself with intelligent people. You just need to be charismatic. It's just like politics nowadays. You don't need to be intelligent. You just need to be charismatic. Humanity relies a lot more on charisma and the ability to impress than it does actually rely on smarts. That's why smart people do kind of get, you know, like not oppressed. That's way too strong a word. But smart people do get kind of pigeonholed. They get sent to a very specific set of things that they're expected to do and what they're expected to be. And that's why a lot of people who are actually intelligent individuals kind of shirk off those roles and try and do other things. Too easy? Yeah, I mean, joining a mission halfway through and finishing it's super easy. It was the intelligent design of the legions, not the strength of the legionnaires, that carried the day. Yeah, it's debatable, though. It's debatable. And that's still relatively recent human history. We're ignoring the large swaths of human history where man was unevolved. And also, like, I'm not saying might equals right in this scenario, but I am saying that, like, in the modern era, it's a lot harder to get away with, I'm tough, I'm going to take all your shit and leave, and you can't do anything about it. But go back 500 years ago, if you were some random bandit dude on the side of the road, you could totally rob like 800 people blind in a year, and you would be fine. Like, good luck doing that now. So this is the part where I'm confused. Also, hey, we're actually starting to get the parts for it. Oh, fuck right off that you need fucking stones from Valhazak and bullshit. Get out of my... I was gonna say get out of my ears? What does that even mean?
Get the stones out of your ears.
Yeah, I left myself in here just in case you want to pop in.
Wanted to see Rachel there, I'd assume.
Yeah. Yeah, I just lucked out and finished the new event completely on accident by joining an already like 95% of the way done team. And then I got fucked over because I died and had to run to the area to harvest parts, and I only got like 2 parts. So it's like, that's fair. That's completely fair. I came in as late as possible. I don't deserve all that shit.
My internet went down 3 more times last night.
Hey, Nick, get your infrastructure fixed.
Hey. It's just our bad ISP. No, our power going out once every few months. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I discovered that mining is dangerous and only dangerous. Kind of name of the game, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. It is.
At first I was like, oh, mining, you know? It's gonna be in a ship, do some mining. Nah, people attack you, try and steal your cargo.
Oh god, I accidentally made a bright neon lion. Nick?
I'm looking at that.
Tomo.
Tomo.
What's wrong, buddy?
Elite mining. I just want to be a
No
trucker
bandit
in
will
this
be
game.
impaled within the year. It's necessary for a successful bandit to be intelligent in his crimes. Depending on how strong he is.
Oh. Wow. Remember the part in Men in Black when they shoot down the big spaceship and they just kind of stand there as it lands next to them?
Mm-hmm.
I just like had that happen where I was heading down a meteor really fast,
But
the
like in
brakes
real
just
life.
slowed down like a second before.
But like in real life.
Just alien in real life right next to me. Speaking of aliens, I
Robot
finished
in
the book I was reading.
Netflix's new Lost in Space is hot. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
This actually comes back to Rachel and I discussing how people draw like,
Really upset.
fan art of the Monster Hunter monsters, but like fucking Shotacons.
No.
Yeah, that was like her reaction. She was like, "Yeah, can I get that like without the 8-year-old?"
All right. Mining has too much investment. Can't do that yet. Just something else.
All right, so, yeah, no 8-year-olds, please. Also, what are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about
Oh,
Netflix telling people not to think that robot's hot, but also people like wanting to fuck like the Monster Hunter monsters, but like not even as anthropomorphic women, just as like women. Which is weird in and of itself. Oh, hey, cool. So we leveled it up, actually. That's really interesting. Oh, shit. That's a lot of rewards. It's just random stuff?
oh.
So they just look like normal women. No, it's like they want to have sex with the female versions of the monsters. Appraise. Oh, okay. Interesting. 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 This is a lot of things. I just got a lot of stuff that I don't exactly understand. I'm not sure that I get it. I don't like the term Taroth pipe spew. I'm super confused. Can we just like get to the point where humanity evolves to be the Tau from Warhammer? Where like a group of like pheromone emitting religious class secretly manipulate us all? That'd be great. And by that I mean it would be like absolutely hell, but it would be hilarious. Can you imagine humanity as a species controlled by pheromones? Just like a bunch of dudes with like giant testicles wafting their shit around. Just like get down with this smell. Some people think we're already there. True enough. Illuminati. X-Files sounds.
I finished the 3-body problem, and no, I did not know it was being made into a TV show until after I read it. That seems to always happen.
Mm-hmm.
But because like every time I read a book that's also a movie, if I know it's a movie, I'm gonna watch the movie like every time.
Yeah.
So whenever that happens, it's an accident. It's pretty good. It's like Chinese writer.
I've been watching B.
The B movie?
No, B the beginning.
Be the beginning.
Yes. It's an anime that was marketed as being about a supernatural serial killer. And in reality,
that's gonna.
in reality, it turned out to be about a supernatural young boy who is actually just fighting an evil agency. So no serial killer, really. But it's really weird and has a fight scene that takes place on a rooftop that then goes down the side of a building, Kingdom Hearts style, on a skateboard, and then through the entire length of a city and a highway on the skateboard while throwing grenades. And it's got to be one of the dumbest fucking fight scenes I've ever seen, but I love it. Like, I genuinely love that stupid scene because I cannot wrap my head around it. It's so fucking stupid. Wow, so you really do just get weapons out of completing that. You get a load of weapons out of completing that. That's really, really weird. That's also a really, really good weapon that Nick would hate. Like, aesthetically, I love it, but Nick would hate it. You found the gold boy. Yeah. I found a gold weapon. I mean, I got a lot of gold weapons, but a lot of them look like not good. Anything that's like rarity 6, I don't want. Can I upgrade them, though, is the real question. Because if I can upgrade them, that'd be fantastic. Isn't Nick literally in the call? Yeah, but he's not always watching. I also know that Nick literally hates like anything that's like ostentatious and gold in video games.
Still like the color, really. I'm also playing Elite Dangerous, so I'm very
all the weapons that I just got are gold. I got one though that's actually like possibly really fucking good. In that it's high damage, it's a rarity 8, it has a decent upgrade slot to it, and it has the ability to have a high paralysis thing, and it looks like it has stained glass inlaid inside of this giant gold blade, so I think I'm kind of going to keep that weapon. The rest of them I'm probably going to get rid of, to be honest, though.
Why was that added to me? Right.
Yeah, I'm probably going to get rid of these. Yeah, like, I'm not into that. Like, it might be good, but I don't know, because it is a rarity 7. Maybe I'll just keep the rarity 7s, and I'll sell the rarity 6s.
Ah. Away from the sun. Sun is hot. Okay.
As it stands right now, I have a really busted-ass weapon anyway. The gold monster is female. This is true. God, he'd hate 40k. Yeah, considering the Emperor of Mankind literally has golden armor and sits in a golden chair.
If it helps, I don't like 40k much, but only because it's too much.
Yeah, it's way too fucking much. In every definition of too much, too. Like, it's too much story. It's too much gameplay. It's too much money. The world building is way too much. Everybody in it looks like too much. Like, the freaking main characters of almost everything are literally the height of almost 2 men. Like, the whole of 40k is just, what if everything was on meth? Maybe some coke. It's also important to remember it was made in the 80s when everyone was on meth or coke. Oh, that's the caveat. The caveat is you cannot upgrade the weapons. They're gold.
I did hear about that. It IP'd a lot. They plan on IP blocking a lot more than that. They plan on IP blocking anything that uses Amazon and Google servers, which is basically like half the internet. So.
Yeah, Russia's gonna become a police state again. Hey, have you guys heard about the Cold War? I got this great thing to inform you about. It happened about, 20 years ago. And then a while before that. Commissar Yarrick is normal size, but that's because he's a member of the Imperial Guard. We're
Say
talking
why? So they can better
Space Marines.
like what's the word I'm looking for? Censor. That's the word. This
Russia
Google and
wants
Amazon
to
are pretty
censor people?
anti-censor.
Who would have guessed? Like,
Really? I only read a little bit of it this morning, and what I saw was that they're wanting to do all the server shutdowns of those two companies. I didn't read too much into it though.
I mean, it's entirely possible that they're just backtracking. It's actually not like a bad weapon. I might hold on to that one, even though it's rarity 6. It's fine. We'll sell it. I'm making tons of bank doing this, so whatever.
I wasted money on a fuel scoop in this game. So you can like go next to Suns and like scoop the fuel basically, so you don't have to pay for fuel. But fuel's like super cheap, and it was a complete waste of money to buy that thing.
That sounds about right, to be honest.
I guess it'll pay for itself eventually, but it's gonna be a while. I guess if we're like exploring, I don't mind to do yet. Plus, exploring in this game seems very boring.
2 scoops. Yeah. That's one of the few Family Guy jokes I remember.
I do not remember that one.
There's like a thing where like the sun just starts going 2 scoops, 2 scoops, and like throwing giant car-sized
Was it the
raisins
Raisin
down
Bran?
to earth.
Yeah, Raisin Bran one. Okay, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. Also, Nick, speaking of space, I have a space sword.
Yeah.
My sword in this game is rocket powered. So think about the context of this world, where
Right. Oh, I see it. You have Reinhardt's hammer.
Yeah, so think about it in the context of this world, where they're busily fighting dinosaurs for survival and using pulleys and gear systems. And then some guy was like, I figured out thrusters, and his first reaction was to slap it on a weapon and be like, now it hits harder. I like Warhammer Fantasy, but I don't play Warhammer Fantasy. I'm much more of a fan of 40k. When you told me that Age of Sigmar was shit, I had no idea, because I know nothing about Age of Sigmar. There used to be ties between Warhammer Fantasy and Warhammer 40k that alluded that they used to be the same thing, but now it's not so much. I still like to believe that out there somewhere in the 40k universe is some backwards ass planet full of magic bullshit. Alright, let's do like one more. I'll probably lose and not get all the rewards for killing what's-its-face, but that's fine. I just want to kind of farm up a little bit more. I'm interested in Warhammer Fantasy World, just don't know shit about it. It's called Azeroth. Hey, how about you get out of here? Do you know who Ghazghkull is in fantasy? Not like in depth. Pursuit level is level 1. Is there a siege going on right now?
Is it rainbow colored?
It's actually gold. This whole like event is just everything's gold for the next 2 weeks, fuckers.
Fuel reserve at 25%. That's fine.
Alright, we're in. Taroth. Jesus Christ. Okay, all of one person that's here with me. Let's go. He says as he's like busily trying to get hair out of his mouth. Alright, there we go. Never mind. Oh, hey! Rhaegar's here. Rhaegar was in the last area with me. The biggest, baddiest, skull crunchiest war boss that ever was, and don't let no one tell you different. I mean, yeah, that's Ghazghkull. But is there a Ghazghkull in the fantasy that's called Ghazghkull? Because, like, that seems weird. Oh, shit. That was some bad clipping, but that's also Monster Hunter for you. How much does clipping bug you, Nick?
What do you mean?
Like, in Dark Souls, when your, like, sword clips through your shit.
That's fine.
Okay, like, that's literally the life of Monster Hunter, is just everything that you ever will own will clip through everything. Like, my armor is clipping through my sword right now. There are several orc war bosses that people believe are the 40k equivalent. Alright, fair enough. Why is that there? That's in the wrong spot in my inventory. God damn it. What happened? Why is my inventory fucked up? Alright, that's fine. Gather the gold. Shoot them with the explosive-y things. Oh, fuck, it's not the right things. God, I will never adjust. Oh, big damage. Big damage. So much big damage. I love my big stupid sword. I love my big dumb anime rocket sword. I just need to get a better build with it so I can do even bigger damage. Gore Guts is the fantasy orc.
Ooh.
Is there not a Gore Guts in the THQ and like I think it was Volition maybe? It was another company. I know that some other company worked on like the Dawn of War franchise. Was Gore Guts not the guy that was the enemy in that? Also, behold, like, my one biggest, like, hatred of the 40k universe, and it's like, names are fucking shit. Names in Warhammer are, like, the worst thing of all time. Everybody has a ridiculously stupid name. It's like, imagine D&D, but they wanted to make everybody as edgy as possible. Ghazghkull is from 40. I swear that Gore Guts was the one that was in the video game. Like, I very much could be wrong. It's been like 10 years since I played freaking video game. Because I only played Dark Crusade. Well, I played the other games leading up to Dark Crusade, but my point is, I only really played Dark Crusade. I didn't play the ones that came afterwards, like 2 and 3. I own 3 because Humble Bundle. Goragatsu. Yeah. Oh, God. He laid on me for the big damage. Oh god, I hate this. I love and I hate this boss because you don't really have to actually do all that much to it because it's like 16 people doing damage to it over the course of an entire event. But fuck if it's not like a big tough girl. They're a strong, independent golden woman. And they don't need no male companion. This is fine. We're just outside of its area of effect damage, so we're actually fine. Literally. Okay, never mind. We're not actually outside of its damage. We're just outside of one type of its damage. Oh, fuck. It just annihilated me. Well, that's that. That was really brutal, actually. I'm gonna go in there and just get wiped, probably, but that's not really my issue. It's everybody else's problem. It's actually very much my problem. And I will just choose to ignore it. Who do you think is the 40k version of Gore Guts? That's a hard one. You know what? Hold on. Since I'm dead and they're not exactly gonna miss me. I was right. No one tell me that I was wrong, because I'm always right about these things. Warhammer 40k. Gore Guts Ed Hunter. There he is. He is the Orc Warlord, originally a war boss of the Evil Sons clan. He was in the video games for the Warhammer strategy stuff that was made by the THQ for Dawn of War. I fucking knew it. I told you that there was a Gore Guts. So there you go. 40k already has a Gore Guts. I knew it. And obviously that was an immense overreaction, but that's kind of the point. I also want to point out that I actually literally pointed at the screen at one point during that. This is fine. Just don't breathe your crazy super powerful fire and everything will be fine. Wait, who the fuck is the Warhammer Orc then?
Who do you think I am?
I like how he's just like, wait, I've been wrong all along.
Oh, I should get a scarf for my dog. That's or a little handkerchief.
You should get a scarf for yourself.
I have one.
No, like a cravat or something.
I don't know what that means.
Like, you know those like fancy ones that like nobility used to wear?
Vaguely. I mean,
Like
a lot of
the
weird stuff.
do you know what an ascot is?
Yeah.
So like think about like those ones that were like frilly ascots. Get one of those and get like a nice jacket for yourself and you'll just like start looking like a shitty Dorian Gray instead of you know, shitty Adam
Shitty
Driver.
child. Yeah, yeah.
Shitty child's driver. Did you ever watch
That's
The
Baby Driver.
Pacifier, Nick?
No, I don't know what that is.
That's a Vin Diesel movie? At least I think it's the Vin Diesel movie. Grimgore. Okay, yeah, I can see how you could mix up Grimgore and Gore Guts. See, this is what I'm talking about, Nick. They're the worst names. I hope that if we ever get a D&D thing going, the DM just gives everybody the worst names. Like, bar none, just absolutely 100% the worst. Grimgore Ironhide is the actual fantasy orc. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is fine. This is all fine right now. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Oh. Everything could have went wrong there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just popped off that boy's horn. I'm watching a guy actually, like, going full anime right now. He's got a spear that lets him, like, fly through the air, and he's just wailing on this dude's head. I swear to God. I swear to God, you fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna obliterate you. I'm so mad at these cats. These cats are actually L-bodying me. I just wanted... Oh my God. I just wanted to gather that piece of horn. Oh my God, these cats are L-bodying me right to hell. I fainted. Oh, that's the end of our journey. It was me getting hit by a hitbox I couldn't even see because I was trying to hit a cat. Because I wanted some gold. Who's the 40k version of Grimgor? I don't know, dude. Like, at this point, I'm just gonna say Gorguts. Because, like, gotta keep that meme train going, you know? You gotta keep the meme train going. So, Nick, how crappy did your weather get in the last couple of days?
It got into freezing rain territory where it froze all the limbs and like tree branches fell and caused a lot of power outages. And then the floor got all like icy. And by floor, I mean road. I missed it.
Also, yeah,
So, like,
so same thing, basically.
Yeah, and I couldn't like open the door of my car, and like my car was just like covered in ice. Yeah.
I had forgotten to tell you about this. When I was at work, I went in one day. This is a couple of days ago now. I went in, and when I went, it was bright and sunny. It was like 8 in the morning. I get out of work. I walk outside. The entire parking lot is full of snow. It is freezing rain that is turning the snow into ice. There are sheets of ice and snow that are forming into like waves that look like there's current in the freaking driveway because of how the wind is blowing everything. So it looks like a freaking Arctic tundra. And like my mom had been parked outside for like 4 minutes and the entire windshield of her car was frozen.
Yeah, that happened one day too, where I went to work in my like light jacket because I was like, man, it's really nice out and sunny, and then it was like a blizzard, and then it was suddenly like really clear, and then suddenly it was freezing rain.
But like I got out, I went down to like, you know, walk to the car, and when I did, it was just such ice, like my feet didn't even crack it. I had to like jump because of like the weird unevenness, and that like made me pull a bunch of muscles in my stomach. But like I sat down in the car, and my mom was just like, crazy weather we're having, right? And I was like, yeah. And she's just like, it's been like this all day. And I was like, has it? And she just like, you haven't seen? It's like, I've been staring at a computer screen for 8 hours. Like, I never left my desk aside from going to the break room. I never looked out any of the windows. So as a result, I had no idea that this had happened. And it was just like, oh, great, wonderful. This is just what I needed. Can get that. That should be good for now. You know what? Let's throw that in there so I can get some stuff.
Oh shit.
I don't care.
Okay. You have to buy a ship in Elite Dangerous apparently with 1 extra crew slot.
Interesting.
Although that's pretty cheap. Not with real money.
Yeah. Also,
cheap,
in Leaf Guy, the thing that you're talking about right now, Tuska Demon Killer, even. He is the only character that I have talked to Nick about multiple times, just because he is the only character in 40k who has a happy ending. He's the orc who got sucked into the alternate universe where demons live, and his whole thing in life was just, I want to have good fights. And so the god of war was just like, yeah, alright, cool. Let's see what you can kill. And then just put him in his arena. And now just lets him fight demons for the rest of existence. It's like, what a great ending to a story. I mean, going in and invading it and being like, yeah, listen, it doesn't matter if you got, like, you went in, you got sucked. If you're going in somewhere, you're getting the suck. Unless it's the bag, in which case, don't suck the bag.
I bought a new ship.
I also love the fact that there's cornate orcs. And as a result of there being cornate orcs, there's just orcs that are red for some reason. Don't stop saying the suck bag with the 2 C's. You didn't need to at me, Red. I was gonna see it. It's not like we have like 400 people in chat. Oh, right. I forgot the suck bag got suspended on Twitter. I forgot about that. That's really good still. If you're going in somewhere, you'll get sucked. TheNoidBag 2018. Strangely, one of the more tame quotes that we've had attributed to us. We've had some truly dire shit.
What? This thing can only have 1 gun. It's fucked up.
Kulve Taroth pursuit is now level 4. The monster is now easier to corner. What a dire thing to say as well. It's now easier to corner it. Now that we can corner it, we can finally finish it off.
Yep, good sound at the end.
Well, this one's level 3. It's not level 4. I wanted to do the level 4 one, but level 3 works just fine. That's the same. Wait, all the people who joined the team are the same people that I was just playing with, Nick. How do we all keep on getting into each other's teams like this? What the fuck? Stop adding me with the suck bag. I see you there. I love the fan theory that Yarick is an orc god, actually. It's really funny. It's really funny. Like, I don't think he is an orc god to them, but I do like the idea that the orcs believe that Yarick can't die, so he just doesn't die. I wonder if you can preload God of War. I don't know when that releases. I just know it's soon.
I don't know. NL said he's going to be playing it so far. Just watch it play it.
The thing is, like, I hate God of War, but that's almost like impetus for me to play the one that has the least to do with the other ones.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't like the other ones at all. The new one looks so different that I'm like, yeah, I want to play that.
The thing that gets me, though, is exactly what they're marketing for. And it's like, I don't know if that means I'm a sucker or if they've done a good job. And it's what's really doing it for me is that their marketing team is literally just saying, yeah, Kratos is a dumbass. Greek tragedies are stupid. Like, we know that he was an idiot and that this is all his fault. But also, like, he's trying to atone for his mistakes. I'm like, so he's Herculesing it. Even if it's unlikely, I like the idea behind the theory that the Emperor is still alive by virtue of the orcs believing it. That's also a really good theory, that he's only still kicking because the orcs really want him to be. I think that's my favorite thing about the orcs in 40k is just their stupid belief field. Like, it's so dumb, but it's such a good idea. That, like, the dumbest, angriest people in the universe have an ability to just make everything true. Based on reviews, I'm fucking sold. I mean, based on
That's what I've heard,
reviews,
yeah.
like, a ton of things are good that are shit, though.
Oh, what is this? Control unit, blank, whatever, hack targets hold causing cargo ejection. That is, so just sneak up on a ship and make them, like, dump their cargo and pick it all up and just fly off.
Space
I love
piracy.
that. I love that so much.
That's the thing about Elite Dangerous. Like, you can do basically anything in terms of career path. However, if you do space piracy, there are space bounty hunters. They will come
I know.
for you.
There's a lot of AI in the game for sure. I've only run into a few like actual people.
Oh
And
yeah, 100%.
They have like a
Looks like my PlayStation
Bounties
already
sometimes.
preloaded it.
did it.
I want to know how it knew to do that.
I want to take the shield off of my ship.
Only jets forever.
I'm making this like the perfect mining thing. It's just like no shield to make the room for the refinery to refine the stuff I mine.
Arguably
No-
not
no shield.
perfect. Arguably, the idea of like no shield is like far from perfect because what
No,
if
it's
the like combustion of you like breaking the stuff apart in mining causes it to like explode on your ship?
Basic discovery scanner. Do I need that? What do I scan really? Can I replace that with something?
The first God of War game that I played was God of War. And it immediately lost my interest for the same reason that so many young boys were interested in it. The titties.
Oh, there were titties in that game, weren't there?
Yeah, like the first thing that you do is like Kratos is just like, oh, there's these women that I'm gonna fuck. QT time. And I was just like, oh my god, this is so stupid. And like this is tiny, like pubescent Noid just being like, this is incredibly dumb, transparent marketing. And then I went to school like the next day and everybody was like, oh my god, God of War is great. And I'm like, because you saw something you could see on grainy Skinamax? Like, come on, turn your internet on. Red, was it the QTE sex scenes? Nice to know where you're behind the curve in terms of the stream delay. God, I love that this enemy drops so much shit.
Chunks without having to like.
Oh, is Nick dying for me now? That was weird. He just kind of appeared for a second and he disappeared. No, I want the bomb one back. I guess I've lost it. Oh well.
I'm also gonna get a chafe launcher. So because I have no shields or anything like that, I'm just gonna like shoot out a bunch of flares and fly off.
See, the
Yeah,
thing
no.
is, though, God of War as a Greek tragedy would have been made better if he couldn't actually kill Ares, and the whole thing was futile. Like, it would have been better if, like, his revenge against the gods failed, and as a result, he was just cursed to more endless bullshit. That's just my opinion, though.
Purges ship's heat into a disposable sink block, which is then ejected. Why?
You're just like, what does this even translate?
I don't even know what that means. So I guess I make like another heat signature and then I can fly off, like that game.
Oh,
signature.
you're gonna be like the equivalent of like ejecting chaff.
That's also an option. There's that too.
Yeah, but that's gonna be like your ship just is basically capable of that, but like without actually using it.
I guess maybe I'll get both. Use the first one, and if they find me anyways,
Never
just
said
like,
it was a great Greek
I know
tragedy. Fair enough.
yeah, we're gonna get these.
Just said it was a decent one. Yeah. Again, fair enough.
I gotta learn how to use these.
Oh. All right, that's fine.
They don't cost much. Select fire group. Remind. What? Didn't they change it to a module that need to be in your fire group? Oh, what does that mean?
I iframed my way out of death by such a slim margin that it makes Dark Souls look simple. Jesus Christ, that was terrifying.
Oh shit! No! Let me back in. Oh crap! Forgot to switch my laser out for a mining laser.
I'm so mad. I've missed this twice in a row now. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh no! I keep missing. I keep trying to seem cool, and it doesn't work. I can't do cool guy things in this game. Okay, that one kind of works. Every time I try to do a cool guy thing, it just misses.
Nah, I don't have the DLC to get out of the spaceship.
If I were to buy it, I would probably buy that.
I don't. Yeah, I probably should. It's still on sale, I think.
Just because I got the funds.
Yeah, same.
Literally, however much it costs, because I think it was like 20 something, right?
The game itself was, I think, yeah.
No, I think with the expansion.
Oh,
game itself was like 13 or not 13, but like it was below 20. But like I think that it was like literally the amount that I would just be able to pay based on like the extra bonus that I got the other week.
Look at this guy getting bonuses.
It's not a lot of money. It's literally just a couple of bucks because they're like, you did a good job 5 times. Here you go, couple bucks. Good.
They sent
nice pay.
A survey that was like, fill out the survey, get $10. And then I went to go to the survey, and it was like, at first I was like, oh, this is gonna be like multiple choice questions, and it was like you have to actually write things out.
Yeah, and so you didn't do it.
No, I did not do it. But my dad got the same email, and my mom like looked at his email because he doesn't know how to use computers, and she was like, "It's $10. I'm filling this out." So she filled it out for him because he had the same idea as me, where it's like it's not worth $10.
Yeah. So on that note, I was told like, "Hey, you can get $10 for answering these questions from your old college." I was like, "The fuck? Okay." And when I went to do it, it was so much effort that it was not actually worth it, because the only ways that you could cash it were Amazon specifically, or Tim Hortons. Like, the fuck am I gonna do in that specific instance? Like, yeah, Amazon's fine to get $10 on, but like just $10 is not worth it. Oh, there it goes again.
There it goes again.
Discord's been broken all day.
Was it?
For me. Pasta was saying that one of his buddies was having problems too, so... Oh! This cat just L-bodied me. I hate these cats with like a burning passion unbeknownst to anything that has ever lived. It's like they're not even my cats, they're just feral cats that are pieces of shit. Let's just beat them up. Ow. That dragon actually did like big damage. Alright, max potion time. I never use max potions, but that's worth it. Also, Saitama versus Superman, who would win is Saitama.
I just had a PUBG moment.
Okay.
What the I just slightly hit the ground while trying to land, and my ship did like 30 flips in the air. What the fuck? Did it hurt my ship?
Also, the only reason that Saitama would win is because Saitama, unless the enemy has like some sort of magic that protects them, he seems to just kill everything. Like, when they got rid of the literal plot armor that one character had, like, he still one-punched him.
That was so scary.
He wouldn't use kryptonite. Yeah, but, like, what's to say he's not just actually stronger than Superman at this point? We don't know what Saitama's like full strength is. We don't know if he's actually just somehow stronger than Superman.
I'm gonna say yes. Superman's run into many things he can't punch in one punch. So definitely, actually, I think is the answer. 0.
Like the only thing that ever stopped Saitama from one punching anything was that like actual plot armor that one guy had.
Yeah.
And even then, he one punched the plot armor. I like to believe that he's just like so impossibly powerful that like he could fight an actual god and the god would be
Yeah.
like, fuck this.
That's the point of the character. It's just like stupid power.
I want at the very end of all of it him to just either lose it completely or him to just be like, well, that was fun, and then just go back to his normal life. Fair enough, not reading the manga.
Yeah, true. Didn't. Oh my god, those millions of flip that it did cost me like money to fix. I'm mad. Not that much, but still angry.
What's a term that you really hate right now? Like
I don't know what that means.
of words. Like, what's a term that you've heard people use currently that you're just like, I don't like this.
I mean, I don't know. Anytime I hear the word triggered, I guess.
That's
It's
fair.
annoying.
I
My niece says
feel
it
like
sometimes.
I feel like the problem with triggered is like the meme that it's become.
Exactly, yeah.
It's not like the
That's-
actual clinical term of trigger. It's like those people that go, oh my god, triggered. I really hate, and this is why I said it, I hate the term hangry.
What does that mean?
Hungry, angry.
Oh, yeah, okay, I've heard that. That's bad. Yeah.
I hate that one with like a burning passion.
That's a bad one. Alright, mining laser. My ship is now useless in combat. Should be fun.
I'm in a similar situation of being mostly useless in combat right now because everything is on a freaking lake of lava.
Gotta knock his tail off.
You can knock off the tails of almost everything in this. It's one of my favorite things in Monster Hunter is getting the tails. You don't get swords out of them, but you get the actual tail. Oh, please don't breathe fire. Please don't breathe fire. Okay, you did, but not in my direction, so it's fine. I never found trigger jokes funny either, but it's just like, it's not even a joke anymore. It's
fly.
just a phrase that people use. Like, I feel like triggered is going to stop meaning anything in the future soon. And it's going to go the way of, like, saying stupid. Because stupid used to be on par with, like, calling the person a retard. It's not anymore, but it took, like, 200 years to get there.
I think it'll die.
Stupid or triggered?
Triggered. Stupid will probably be around for a while.
Well, I mean, like, stupid's been around for, like, literally 100 and some odd years.
Yeah, exactly.
Because people stopped using it as an insult for people that were, like, mentally ill. I don't know, triggered will stick around, but it will definitely dull. What the fuck just happened? That's fine. I'll just crush this tiny cat. Oh god, it just turned into a bunch of honey. So the lore for this monster is actually kind of tying in with the if you cut the tails off, like swords don't come out thing. Where like, yeah, if you cut the tails off, like swords don't come out in this game, but if you cut this thing's entire body off, it turns out that it was just hiding swords in its shit. I kind of really love that, but I think it's really stupid too. We also just cannot die again, because if we do, then it's just over. Oh, I say this as they're breathing fire in our direction. It's actually just an entire chamber full of molten gold. That one Game of Thrones boy would really love it here.
Season 2 of One Punch?
No, Game of Thrones.
Yeah, come on. Season 2 Game of Thrones. When is that coming out? Really? I'm like kind of excited for season 2 of that, but like, you know, they did change stuff that, like, different studio and all that. So I don't know if the animation is going to be up to par.
Yeah. What studio did they get?
Which was like one of the best. I looked into what they made, and nothing. It was nothing like animation-wise impressive. I don't remember anything though.
Yeah, because
exactly.
it used to be like a fairly famous studio, and now it's like
Yeah, it was Madhouse. Yeah.
yeah, and now it's like never mind.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, Madhouse like
You
We
don't
could
have much it.
like the animation and like stuff for it was like one of the best parts.
Madhouse is like A+ when it comes to fighting choreography.
Oh yeah, yeah, there was like the best ever. Really, like they were great.
And that's kind of what's the disappointment about that, is just we don't know about this untested studio.
I think they're established. I don't remember.
Established
Like,
and untested. Not
I didn't
nec-
see anything action-y on their
And that's where I'm going with that.
report, if I remember right, but it's been a while since I looked it up.
Is it JC staff?
JC staff, yeah. Ooh, I can fly into that. Okay, I can fly into that. I'm still alive.
They can do okay.
Yeah, I think it was JC staff. Yeah.
No, it's not. Shogeki no Soma is not. It's not actiony. It's not at all actiony. What it is a lot of references and anime poses. It isn't actiony though. It's all cooking. It's just that they happen to have a lot of like high movement action that does not make.
There's not as many windows on this new ship that I bought. Can't see. But do they not have mirrors in space? I can't look behind me. It's so annoying.
I'm not saying that you can't have quick pace and stuff with that. I'm just going to argue that I don't consider it the same thing as a fighting animation. A cooking animation and a fighting animation are very different things to animate. And having a coherent fight scene and a coherent cooking scene are very different things. Just because you can action up a cooking scene does not mean that you can do a good fight animation. And I understand you're not saying it's not as extreme, but it's about it being even in the same realm or genre. It's not the same.
I don't know. Fast movements are fast movements.
Yeah, but like, think about the intro fight scene for One Punch Man, where it's like got all the tracking shots and everything.
True. Yeah.
Like,
There's
it's
more
hard.
parts to
It's,
it for
it's
sure,
hard
but-
to do fight choreography and have it make sense. That's why if you look at a lot of fight choreography in anime, they just actually rip it out of movies.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, just because your guys are realistically moving their arms up and down while they're sauteing something doesn't mean anything to me when you have to have a person busting through like a bunch of concrete and then doing like a kick flip off of some guy's face. Fuck, I forgot to bring that shit. God damn it. Vitality Mantle. Throw it on just so we don't die. Ooh, that guy might die though. Jesus Christ. This thing is going buck wild. I really hope that we don't hit like a point where somebody dies. Please stop boiling the water. I said please stop boiling the water. Like, it's nice that you listened to me, but you took so long to do it. Oh, thank God he can't shoot fire through areas. She, even. This is fine. I'm actually, like, in hell right now, because at any possible moment we could lose this. We're gonna do some last-minute buffing. Fuck, we lost it because some guy got cocky. That's a shame. I was really hoping to get some more gold shit before bed. Like, I mean, it's nice that we got all those parts because I have part breakers, so I can smash off just way more stuff than normal. But, like, God, it would have been nice if we could have actually, like, you know, gotten out of there. Oh, well, I got a spiral horn out of it. That's at least one thing. It just sucks because it means that, like, next time that I come around to this, it's gonna not be the same. Oh, this is gonna be a kicker to upload, by the way. 53 gigabytes.
Woo!
4 hours almost of video.
ISP loves you just as much.
I mean, they're getting my money and they're not dealing with illegal downloads, so.
Hey, I haven't downloaded anything. Justice League was the first thing in like 3 months.
We sent you a
When
letter.
when I have money, it's like I don't do it.
Listen, clearly you don't have access to that email anymore. So we sent you a physical letter to the property. Do you happen to still reside within the home? Or is it squatters using your internet?
It wasn't even a email. They just made it pop up on the page. Like they just hacked in and were like, "This is us telling you what to do."
They matrixed you.
Oh, there's down. What the heck? Where'd that asteroid come from? That's slightly hurt. God, I need shields. Keep bumping into things.
Is this the one that I think it is? Oh yeah, yeah, they made a Lilo and Stitch anime. I actually watched some of that. It was pretty bad. It actually, I'm gonna give them credit though, in that they did keep the aesthetic style of Lilo and Stitch like really, really down pat. Aside from the anime. What are your thoughts on the quote repeal of net neutrality? I think that it's stupid to try to like get rid of what net neutrality is, and I think that the people that think it's like good for the free market don't really understand how companies handle ISP stuff when they're left unchecked. A good example of that's New Zealand, which is a fucking nightmare right now. In New Zealand, it's like, hey, do you want to have a Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook package? And it's like, how about you fuck off and let me use whatever internet I want? It's not about repealing net neutrality. It's on the idea of what people think net neutrality is versus isn't. I think it's dumb for people to want to be able to say, we're not going to restrict the internet, everybody. We're not restricting the internet. It's great. It's so good. Everybody's going to have different abilities to do things with the internet. It's great. No restrictions. No government handling at all. Because you know you can't trust those companies. You know you can't trust them. Because Comcast fucks people over like every week. All I ever hear is how shit Comcast is as a company. Can you imagine how bad that's going to be when they can literally limit what sites you go to? It's a nightmare. And the fact that everybody tries to go, well, we don't know that they're going to do that. They've literally done it in other countries. Also, net neutrality isn't PIPA and SOPA under a different name. Let's be honest here.
No, that's...
You're actually factually incorrect here.
Ooh. God, collecting freaking asteroids in this game.
Like, it's literally just, we want to prevent everybody from ever being able to use fast lanes on the internet. We want to stop people from being able to limit other people's usage. As it stands right now, companies are just mad because they're getting hurt, basically. And I use hurt in quotes. Comcast isn't pro net neutrality, though. That's the thing. You're buying into the myth. Any company that's saying that they're pro net neutrality isn't really. That's why they're supporting Ajit Pai. Ajit Pai is super anti-net neutrality. All these companies super duper support them because they just want to get more money. Can I not get any of these yet? Oh, god damn it. Also, yeah, I really liked how Ajit Pai's FCC guy is arrested on fraud charges. Also, the fact that, like, Ajit Pai just looks like a TV villain. Like, he's just so comical in terms of his evilness. Not even just like...
He's got his big mug, though. There's no way he's evil.
I do like that as well, where the Phantom Thieves from Persona, like, actually sent him a message. Not, like, real ones, obviously, but just the idea that somebody made a Phantom Thief account to fuck with them. And all of, like, the photoshops that have come out of it, of him being a Persona villain, are fantastic. These sort of things happened before net neutrality, and the company's lost in court. Yeah, but here's the thing. They can always try again, and again, and again, and again, until it works. Because the system is broken and stupid. As it stands, the way the internet worked for the last, like, 20 years was fine. And whenever people tried to implement those systems, it just buggered it all up. It's way better to just not bother with that sort of thing. An unrestricted internet is beneficial for basically everyone, as long as the unrestricted applies to basically providing service to the customer, but, like, not non-policed. Because you do need to police the internet. But that said, like, people also need to, like, get their shit in order in general when it comes to this sort of stuff. What do these symbols mean, I wonder? And having not really played all that much Monster Hunter, I don't know what those mean.
There's a big, like, fight going on behind me as I'm mining. I'm just choosing to ignore it. It's just lasers off to my left as I'm trying to pick up this little asteroid.
Also, like, as a Canadian, under our current leader, we don't need to worry about this. Who knows about the next guy? Especially if they're conservatives, just because conservatives love to just kind of fuck with everybody up here. Like, it's not even like Republicans, where they like to be contrarian about everything. It's just, like, the way conservatives in Canada are is just such a weird mess, because they don't agree with each other, but they don't want to agree with anyone else either. And a good example of that right now is, like, how they're going, like, oh, we don't have any scandals. What are you guys talking about? Well, like, the former prime minister's, like, cabinet is currently being investigated for massive fraud charges. So they're trying to deflect it by talking about other people's fraud charges. That's our politics right now, is just everybody accusing each other of fraud. But nobody actually even attempts to back it up. They just all say it. And then they apologize about it later, and I wish that was joking. I really do, but they always end up having to say, like, oh, we're sorry that we made these wild accusations against X party. And it's like, no, you're not. It's just dumb. What is this thing that I have? Let's take a look at that. So one of my missions is just to hunt the DevilJho. Well, I've already killed 2 of those, so that's not exactly a problem. So next time that Rachel's around, I guess we'll just go kill the DevilJho and hopefully get the stuff that we need out of that. Because I want that freaking ridiculously large lance. I believe that the companies are attempting to avoid a legal precedent that has been used against them twice, and both times they've lost. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. Your guys, like, ISPs down there seem like infinitely more corrupt than ours. And ours are pretty bad, but at least they're not, like, actively screwing people over constantly. Like, it's baffling whenever I hear about the troubles that happen with ISPs down there. Like, the smaller ones seem okay, but that's the weird one, where it's just like, I wouldn't want to have to sacrifice the quality of my internet for more reliability, when up here, like, the big companies are kind of monopolized, but they're all kind of nice.
You cut out what?
Talking about how, like, your ISPs are, like, notoriously corrupt comparative. Like, how for some reason... Oh, I guess Nick is cutting in and out.
What?
Hey. Yeah, like I said, Discord's super broken tonight.
Apparently.
I was saying you guys have, like, notoriously corrupt ISPs.
Yeah, I heard that part.
And, well, ours are kind of corrupt. They're, like, super nice still and accommodating. And so they don't actively screw you too hard. But down there, it's like, hey, you're going to be getting 15 download speed. And that's it. Suck it up. You better like it. But in reality, you're actually getting like 5 download speed. Like,
the speeds that they advertise is like just never the same.
But the thing is, the speeds that have been advertised to me up here have almost always been lower than what I get. Like, you gotta remember, they were like, yeah, you're gonna be getting 100 download. I was like, that's really good. And then it was 160 for 4 months. Like, I didn't understand. I just choose not to trust corporations. Goes pretty well. That's fine. Marsh versus Alabama.
Good way to do it.
Don't fight Alabama's marshes. It's a bad decision.
Yeah.
Marsh versus Alabama was a case decided by the United States Supreme Court in which it ruled that a state trespassing statute could not be used to prevent the distribution of religious materials on a town sidewalk. Excuse me?
What?
Even though the sidewalk was of a privately owned company town. What? What? Oh, hey, it was near Mobile, Alabama.
Classic.
It was owned and operated by the Gulf Shipbuilding Corporation. The town exhibited the general characteristics of a more traditional settlement. What the fuck does that mean?
Seems unrelated.
Oh, I finally see AOL. AOL! Really?
Very well.
Wait, hold on. Marsh v. Alabama argued December 1945. Decided 1946. When Marsh When the marsh holding at first appears somewhat narrow and inapplicable to the present day due to the disappearance of company towns from the United States. I don't think that they're gone 100%. It was raised.
AOL? Nah.
No, company towns. They're just very rare. It was raised in the somewhat high-profile 1996 cyber law case, Cyber Promotions versus America Online. This is
Nice.
Is this an expansion for Cyberpunk? Cyber Promotions wished to send out mass email advertisements to AOL customers. AOL installed software to block those emails. Cyber Promotions sued on free speech grounds and cited the Marsh case as authority for the position that even though AOL servers were private property, AOL had opened them to the public to a degree sufficient that constitutional free speech protections could be applied. I don't know. See, I think the issue there for me stems not from the fact that they were using it as a, idea that you could use it to protect net neutrality. It's the fact that, I don't want spam email from anyone. So, the irony of that situation is they're defending the use of net neutrality by saying it's okay to mass spam email people. The Supreme Court distinguished a private shopping mall from a company town in Marsh and held that the mall had not been sufficiently dedicated to public use for First Amendment free speech rights to apply within. Wait, so can you not have free speech within a mall?
Nobody says anything important in a mall anyways.
Also, this just brings me back to the idea of, I think that the way that America handles free speech is stupid anyway. Where, yeah, it's fine to, defend everybody's right to just say shit. But at the same time, you eventually have to take accountability for, what that shit that's being said is, causing in your country. And I think that, defending to the death a person's right to say absolute trash garbage stops being valid after a certain point, and that you should have free speech within certain rights. And I understand that that's oxymoronic, but it also comes from the idea of me hating the tolerant society paradox, because it's stupid. But also just going back to that, also just don't send spam email, please. I understand it's not the 1990s anymore, but just don't do it. Oh, God. I just thought about something, actually genuinely horrifying about 1990s spam email. Imagine how long it would have taken to open any of the documents. Oh, I wonder what this company sent me. And then it's they had 3 headers in it, and it just makes it crawl for 4 minutes. Alright, I should probably be wrapping up because I have to get going to bed soon.
I can tell how shit I am at mining right now because I've been doing this since this entire time. Every time an AI ship comes up to me, they scan my ship and then go you're not even worth stealing from, and then you fly off.
Wow.
It's happened 5 times.
Maybe they're just friendly.
Maybe. And I'm I have no shields. You could just threaten me. I'd give you whatever you want.
It turns out that they're not actually AI, they're just badly named player characters.
You can tell by the way they talk. They all talk with perfect grammar and type really fast, so you that's AI.
No, that's actually just a very skilled person. Before I go for the day, here's my brief work story. Answered the phone yesterday. Or not yesterday, but the day that I was last at work. And when I answered the phone, I went, "Hello, this is blah 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 company. Thank you for calling. Tyler speaking. How could I help you?" And they just went, "Oh great, I got a machine." And I just went, "Excuse me?" And they went, "Oh, you're a real person."
That's so good.
So the excuse me is
our
what got
robot
them.
Tyler.
Yeah, yeah. They thought that the answering machine just had a name. So, to continue on that is the 4th time that's happened to me. I have been called a robot more at this job in the last
You
couple
have
of
by
months
me.
than I have by you. It's really bad. Like,
Oh, I love that.
it's really bad. Like, I'm not always that robotic. Like
Yeah.
like sometimes I can at least put some personality behind it, but there's some parts where you're just tired. So you don't. But God. I mean, here's my proof. I can log into my accounts even when there's CAPTCHA.
That's true. He's right.
I also had a call where a person was doing CAPTCHA stuff, and they kept on going, "Why does it always ask me if I'm a robot? I'm not a robot." And it's like,
I swear.
oh my God, like, excuse me. He's a perfect AI. I might be. We don't know.
Maybe you don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
Got some Westworld stuff going on.
Shit, that's the real horror game right there.
That's fine.
Anyway,
If it came out that I was a robot, I'd be like, okay.
on that note, I'm gonna be ending the Streaming Gym for now. Also, apparently my Stream Deck has a sleep function now, where if it doesn't get touched within like 3 hours, it just goes dark, which is great because it means it won't burn out anymore. But it also means that I can't tell what's on it sometimes. So that's fun. I just have to memorize where everything is. How much money do I have to pay Google to let me put in my own shit into those? Select all these panels that include X. Select all the panels that include anime hair.
Get a job just for something push it in there.
Yes. On the topic of
look at all the tiles that are a sandwich.
on the topic of me going to the bedtime soon.
And every picture of the hot dog.
Tomorrow, no stream. Friday, stream. Saturday, Sunday, stream. Monday, fear, stream.
Ah.